That broadcast I hear was a nightmare.
Oh, really?
What
do you mean?
Heard you had some technical difficulties in the beginning.
Well, that wasn't my problem.
I haven't
It went
heard-
off well. Lisa was funny. Lisa Lampanelli.
I'll play it all tomorrow.
Okay.
Anybody from the station show up at your cookie party?
Tim
Sabian?
Tracy Millman was there.
Right.
Jason Kaplan.
Right.
Benji showed up when the party was over, and I was sweeping up.
Typical Benji.
Well, really?
It's a good thing I wasn't in my pajamas.
Why'd you do that, Benji?
I didn't. I thought it would still be going on. It was like 11:30.
Did he show up with a hooker or something? Someone told me.
No, that wasn't a hooker. I joking around said I was good on the air, so I'm gonna bring a big crack whore.
Right.
But no, it was a nice, sweet girl.
Yeah, she was cute.
She was?
She into crack?
Is that
What
a girl?
was she doing with Benji?
Is that a girl you're doing, or is it just a friend?
We went on like 2 dates, and she absolutely loves me, but she says she's not attracted to me.
Who wouldn't love her?
That's the worst, man.
Did you meet? Where'd you meet her? Did you meet her at one of those online places?
J-date a while ago.
J-Day.
Oh, this is not one of your other websites.
It sounds like a fetish website.
It's a Jewish fetish.
Same thing.
Someone told me you wore black leather pants to your
Oh
party.
my God, she looked hot.
Thank you. They were pleather. Very
Were they?
80s. Joan Jett. Yes.
That's
No.
You
you look
want
good
it.
in them.
Howard, her ass.
Yeah.
Ralph
is
kept
a nice
hitting my
ass.
ass.
Ralph was there too. Wow.
It was fun. We missed you in bed.
So what were you wearing for a shirt? Like a belly shirt or something?
No, I was wearing, it's called a tissue tee. It's a very light t-shirt with a sequin reindeer on it. I
Very
got something
thin,
like
very
that
cute.
for Beth.
You could slightly see the nipples.
No, you
Wow.
couldn't.
Was she braless?
No, it would like the little, the.
No, you couldn't.
Honest, you could.
I was wearing a padded bra.
Well, you had padded nipples.
The nipples were poking through the antlers.
It looked good.
It was fun.
Wow. Leather pants. Pleather.
Pleather, please.
Wow. Good for you. Look at that. You should have been there, Artie.
Did you see the t-shirt I got, Beth? It's the same thing. It had a sequin
Yes.
bulldog on it.
Yeah, she wears it all the time.
Yeah,
She actually
good,
loves it.
good.
Wow. Look at you.
Yeah.
Coming through.
Thank you.
What else you got?
Aren't you
what
sorry
do you have?
didn't go now?
No, I'm really sorry I missed it.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I didn't do much of anything. What did I do this weekend? I don't even know what I did. I don't know. It was just good because I slept a lot.
I lost 11 grand playing poker.
Did you?
God.
At that same game?
Oh, yeah, the Thursday night.
11 grand?
Yeah.
They love you.
Yeah, but you're still up. That's the way I look at it.
No, now I'm down.
No, you're not.
No,
Well, you don't know how
about-
much he's lost over the weeks.
What did you win at the first?
Well, I won
one?
28 grand.
Right.
But then I won another 13 grand that weekend at Atlantic City. So I
Right.
was up $41,000.
Right.
Then I won $8,200.
Right.
And then I lost like about 8 grand. And
Nothing.
then I lost like about 14 grand.
You're still up.
Yeah, but then I lost like another
11 and you're still up.
8 grand.
Oh, 8 grand.
And then I lost another 11 grand.
Let me do the math here.
I'm down 7 grand.
Oh, shit. See, you're on a roll. Well, you'll come back. You just keep playing.
New Year's Eve is canceled.
That's good. We were counting on New Year's Eve.
Actually, I was. It's over. I have an ulcer.
You gonna stop gambling? No.
I can't stop everything, Howard. Please, I can't. I
I'm
really
just
can't.
asking, man.
I want to stop everything, but the fucking ulcer was acting up so bad during the poker game too, and I'm like, I can't even do this.
Maybe because you're starting to feel stuff now that you're sober.
What do you mean?
You haven't been diagnosed with an ulcer. Stop saying it's an ulcer.
Well, what is he giving me that shit
It's for heartburn.
No, it ain't. It's for acid reflux, which is
heartburn.
very serious disorder.
Oh, please.
No, he
better
thinks
read
I
Dr.
have a bleeding ulcer.
You better read Dr. Sarno's book. He talks about acid reflux and bleeding ulcers.
Because if I can't play poker, I have nothing. I will go crazy. I'll murder somebody. I can't
You're
drink.
going to jump to murder?
But maybe what's happening is now that you're sobering up, which
Yeah?
I'm assuming is true because I'm an asshole.
Oh, whatever.
All right. I'm assuming you're sober.
Yeah.
Well, who the fuck knows? with you?
Okay, well, what does that mean, though?
What I'm
But
saying
you're
is,
not sober if you're gambling. Gambling is an
no,
addiction.
he's sober, and he's probably starting to
I thought
feel
my liver
things.
would. Yeah, I'm starting to feel things.
Yeah.
You mean because it was pain?
Stress. Yeah, you're feeling things.
Oh, yeah.
know,
Well, that's
just-
right. You relieve stress by heroin.
Yeah.
But the thing with gambling is you get that adrenaline pumping through. It's another form of getting something in your system that takes you out of your life.
You mean it's like a runner's high or
Well,
something?
what if I was dancing every weekend? What
Well,
would you
at
say
least
then?
that would be a positive addiction.
It is? Gambling's not a
Dancing.
positive addiction?
No, because you're losing money.
Well, you could win money,
You
though.
wind up putting your toes on the
There's no
table.
When you
chance
win,
of-
it's positive.
There's no chance of winning money dancing unless you're on Dancing with the Stars.
All right, Lisa, go ahead. Artie's very confused.
I am confused.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
He's going to dance his way out.
I'm just saying I can't not gamble. I can't. What am I going to do? Sit and stare at the fucking wall?
Chess. I'm telling you, man, I was in a great game the other day. It took 3 hours.
Is that a positive
And then I looked it
addiction?
up, and then I looked up how to win, and after I analyzed my game, it took another 2 hours.
My stomach is killing me right now.
Yeah, because you don't play chess.
Yeah, maybe I will. All right, I'll be over this weekend. What time do you want to go?
I'm not looking for you.
Move the black one.
If you want to play, we'll play.
Yeah, I would love.
Call me up.
I would love to be able to play with you, but I gotta learn how to do it.
All right, Lisa, what do you have?
Yes, Stacey Lang, Artie's sister, was at the.
Oh God.
He's getting an ulcer just from that.
Yeah. What the fuck was she doing?
Get rid of them.
and your publisher, Julie Grau, was there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you can't believe the things Lisa Lampanelli said to her.
What, Artie's publisher? What did she say?
Well, Julie and Stacey, they're both vegans. Julie came with her stunning husband, and she
Stunning
said,
husband?
Very handsome.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
And she said, so does he let you suck on his meat?
You like that, huh, Lisa?
Lisa, look at how crazy.
Oh, no.
What show do you work on? That's shocking to you.
No, just, it's like cookie party.
You are like from Mayberry or something.
What?
Oh, she was
Wow.
so blue.
So when Lisa said that, you freaked out. That's funny.
No, I was like, I felt badly for her.
All right.
Oh my God, did you hear that? And she's a vegan.
It's true. That is meat.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you have a boy there with you? Did you have a man?
No.
No? Solo?
Yeah.
Meet any guys?
No.
No?
No, I knew everybody.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Another lost
Are you looking
weekend.
for a guy?
Stop it.
Another disappointing weekend.
She hits on me constantly. By the way.
Yeah.
Artie, you're a good catch. If you just changed like 100 things, you'd be
I
fine.
know she digs me. I'm being serious.
She does, but you won't take up on it.
What do I have to change for you? What do I have to change for you? You're not 28 anymore, sweetie.
Either's your waistline, honey.
I'm kidding. No, but what would you? What are the 100? This is the same shit I had with Dana. What are the 100 things? What is wrong with me?
Yeah, why can't you just love him?
Yeah, right.
With all
I
his
could,
faults?
but
You have faults?
Wow.
yes, I do.
That's
Right.
a big statement.
So-
She could love you.
Oh, she hits on me constantly. I know. Listen, when you're a guy like me, you know when a broad's into you because every other chick, 99% of the broads hate
Saying
you.
it doesn't happen that often, so
Right.
you know when it's
It's like
happening.
it stands out in the crowd.
Would you be willing to date Artie right now as he is?
No.
What would he need to change? I got to hear.
I bet she would. I
Let
bet
me-
if
I mean, he's
approached
in
her.
therapy.
Well, I mean, what more do you
Yeah, I'm
want?
not drinking.
Not drinking, and he says he's not doing anything else, but no one believes him.
Right, I don't believe him either.
You don't. You think he's on substance?
Something.
Yeah.
Something that's
haven't seen my therapist in a
eroding
month.
his esophagus.
You haven't seen your therapist in a
I
month?
should come clean with that.
I knew
I
it.
knew it.
I knew it.
I
We
knew
were
it.
saying this behind your back,
I
Artie.
went like once. I never.
Are you kidding me? And
We
not
knew you were
even
lying.
2 times?
Even I knew you were lying about
I
that.
went twice,
Oh, come on.
but
Did
that
you?
was to satisfy people in my life, and then I told them I was going. But you can't live a lie.
What
I'm like
did I
high pitch
tell
Mike.
you
Howard, could you
guys?
play a Brian McKnight?
I'm like, he's not in any kind of therapy. What are you talking
Thank
about?
God, because I was saying, boy, this is a shitty therapist. It's not working.
No, I you know what? Because
But you're sitting here.
someone in my life knows that I wasn't in it, and they said, "Do you really think it's fair to that man that you say you're in?"
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
Artie, I'm so shocked because I'm such a moron.
Why are you
And all
Because-
of you have been sitting there on the wrap-up show saying, well, Artie's in therapy.
No, I thought that Artie. I agree with you. No, I agree with you that Artie.
What
I didn't-
dopey guy.
I didn't believe that Artie was in therapy anymore. But or did you really only go twice?
and
So
the,
like that
the second time I left early.
So the second or third week when you went
You
and
got
you
annoyed?
I told the guy, "Listen, I got something today, just today."
And you never went back.
No, because I wasn't fair to him. I didn't care about it.
So that second or third week that you had supposedly gone when you were in here telling us how great it was, you were lying.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But your therapist, Artie, has said 2 days a week is enough for you?
I guess because he hasn't requested any more.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not like I turned down the guy. The guy said to come more.
That means there are 5 whole days Artie goes without any kind of
I know,
therapy.
I don't like that.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm loving it.
6.
No, 2
No,
days a
2
week.
days a
He
week.
skips one.
No, he was
I was
lying.
thinking about that.
I don't know if he was lying.
I don't know either.
I don't think he was lying about that.
Look, I'm not in therapy.
Oh,
You're
what?
not?
I'm kidding. No, I'm joking around. I'm going to therapy. Yeah.
Look us in the eye.
How long you been on the
going to
wagon? What? Are you going to therapy?
Yes, I am.
'Cause you
And
didn't
I'm
look
on
right-
the wagon. I'm on every fucking wagon except gambling. I'm gambling a little bit, but that's all right.
Aren't you supposed to be on the wagon for that?
Isn't
Yeah,
that
That's what they say, but
Let me say something to
But you guys
Listen,
retarded. But you guys forced me to do that.
Let me
Absolutely.
tell you
Right,
something.
Howard.
Because this is the most
I
this
get
is the most ridiculous lie. He says, "Oh, and he's the kind of guy you can't disappoint."
yeah, he is.
Then what am I?
That's true.
You
That's
just
why-
disappointed me.
That's why he doesn't go. He doesn't want to disappoint the guy.
But he's been lying and saying, "Yeah, I wouldn't be doing anything because I could never go in and tell this guy."
I'm proud of you, Artie. You went twice.
Yeah, well, I tried.
That's one more time than he's ever gone before.
You went 1.5 times. I'm so proud of you.
I feel weird. Like
You feel weird.
I've never told my feelings to someone that much without fucking them.
You know what else is great? He told us too that he admitted to the therapist that he had had a drink. You know,
Right.
Right, he's been lying all along, and you guys sit there and go, "I believe Artie."
I do. I still believe him.
Well, no,
I
I'm not on
believe
anything.
Artie. And every time I say Artie is a
not on
liar,
it.
they go,
I'm
"How
not.
could you say that, Robin?"
So, Robin, on a
You
scale,
don't believe I'm not on anything?
on a scale of
But that's not right. I'm not on anything.
No, you're on something.
yeah, I don't
Sure
believe
you are.
you have no credibility left. None.
Okay, fine. Go fuck yourself.
I know. I'm sorry. I
Fine,
will.
go fuck yourselves because I've been lying to
Does it
you.
really
And now
matter to
don't
you if I'm in
believe me.
therapy or not? Give me a break.
Oddly, Artie, it actually does.
Really?
Because I like you enough to think that I would like to see you get better. So yeah, it matters to me.
What
On
do
that
I
one,
have
doesn't
to
matter to
get
me.
better?
Personally,
Anybody-
I go
excuse
home.
me, Gary. Anybody think he's cured?
No.
He went.
John Hine does.
He went 1.5 times.
The guy's a really
The
good
guy was
therapist.
good. That's the kind of therapist I'd pay a lot of money to.
The guy
He
said.
can cure you in 1.5
The guy
times.
said, "Hello, telepsychic." Yeah,
You're not
I'll give
on
you 2-3 months.
You're
You'll
not
be
on
fine.
any substance, right?
No.
You went 1.5 times and you're still not on any substance. That's a good therapist.
Right. You want some of my hair?
Congratulations to you.
Yeah, give us some hair.
I listen. I feel bad, guys, but
You
you
don't
guys.
have to feel bad. I knew you were lying.
We were all
Besides
talking,
Robin.
Artie, we were all talking about it last week. We go, but we thought you had stopped going after a month.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we thought you were going a month. We all talked about it. We go, he's not going anymore.
I
But
have
we-
to admit, I knew you were lying, but I thought you were lying less.
exactly.
And I was telling you, he's a big liar.
Right, what, John, you believed Artie was in therapy?
No,
or-
I didn't think he was in therapy, but I. No, I. Ask
Everyone
Gary.
believes John doesn't jerk off, and no one believes I'm.
Wait, I did not think he was going to therapy, but I still say that he's not on something right now.
Oh, thank you, John.
You're the
You
one.
feel he's clean.
Yeah.
So how did he
About
get?
that? He's telling the truth.
Yeah, believe me. I mean, he's cried wolf 10 million times. I understand that.
How did he get cured?
Yeah.
I'm not cured. I could still do something, but I'm showing willpower.
And
I
you
know it.
haven't had one drink except the one you've told us about.
The tequila I had in August.
Did you say? Did you say your therapist? Did you say your therapist made? All right, easy.
what are you
Did you
laughing
say?
at?
Did you say your therapist made you cry, and that's why you left?
No, he didn't make me cry. He's a nice old man. 33 years sober, a guy. What
Yeah.
the fuck does he know about me?
Gee, I wonder what the wrap-up show will be about today.
I can't believe. You know what? This really is a different time with men. Like, if I was. No, why do a group of men care if I'm in therapy so much?
I don't.
Honestly.
I don't care.
No,
You just told me you did.
No, but I no
what,
longer
Artie?
do. I'm telling you that
Okay,
now.
Fine, but I
Artie,
care about
it's
you.
not therapy. It's taking care of yourself.
I
care about.
think I'm fine.
But you thought you were fine all along.
No,
I think Lisa should go out with you no matter what your problems are.
You thought you were fine just before you took heroin the last time.
yeah.
Well, he was fine.
I was fine on heroin. Now I know heroin's a dead end.
But Artie, why do you think it's so weird that people care about you? Or should it only be chicks that care about you? Is it gay if a guy cares about you?
No, I just think that you guys put too much stock in that therapy shit. Sometimes you gotta just.
But all
you
the
know-
other avenues don't seem to be working.
It's a good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, I know, but look, I'm here, ain't I? Let's fucking move along.
Well, today.
I'm here today.
Dominic, go ahead. You want to say something?
I absolutely understand, Artie.
Thank you.
When I was about 20 years old, 19, my father sent me to another psychiatrist. And I said, Dad, the only way I'll go is if you don't know the doctor, because, he was a psychiatrist. And every week he gave me the money. I never went. And I swear they said every week, you're doing so much better. You're acting so much more normal. We see the change in you.
So you lied too.
Of course. And not only that, but I had an extra $60, $80 a week to spend.
Oh, there you go.
Artie, were people telling you seemed better in your life?
Nobody noticed I was better,
I thought you were better.
and I was paying for it on my own.
Yeah,
think-
Howard actually said to me, that therapy seems to be working.
Yeah, he seems much better. So something's changed.
I'm not strung out. I was strung out for a while. I'm not.
So Lisa, does this make you love him more or less?
He's a liar, and what scares me is how well he lies. That's
That's
scary
what I've
to
been trying
me.
to tell everybody. Everybody's like, but Artie says, I'm like, Artie's a liar.
So you
He's a
can't-
great liar.
so you
It's a
can't love-
horrible
I'm a
quality.
great actor.
It's
So
I'm a
scary
great
to me.
actor.
So you can't love Artie
That's
just
what
because
you're
he's a
calling
liar?
A liar. I don't even know the word for it. He's like 3 steps ahead of everyone in his lies.
Wow.
Didn't you hear him phoning in from the limo?
Please, do you believe anything?
Nothing.
Artie
That's what's
says
so
at any-
scary. You don't hear
like
that?
last week when he called in and says, I'm in traffic, I said, does anybody see a bed on the road?
Phoning him from what limo? What are you talking about?
Or whatever car service you were in from your doctor's appointment.
I was in my car.
Do you ever think
Doctor.
Artie's lying right now and he actually is in therapy?
No, I don't think
I want
Artie's
you to know.
here. If Artie told me he was here, I wouldn't believe it. And I can see him.
I'm a master actor.
Fred, are you upset by the new news?
You know what? It's Artie's life. Artie said it a long time ago, and it stands true. Artie's going to do what Artie's going to do.
That means Fred is washing
Listen,
his hands.
you are
of you.
all.
I am
you
because
are all
there's-
off the hook. If I die, you tried to get me.
Unless he wants to do it, there's no point even talking about it. You're wasting your fucking breath.
Right. Exactly.
Artie's going to do what Artie wants to
Right.
do. You're right.
Artie,
I mean, he's holding on.
Artie, is that
Thank
even
God
true?
for that.
Artie, is that even true that you're going to do whatever you want to do?
I don't
that
know
true?
if that's true.
Listen, I'm not.
Artie said it.
I'm not from New Jersey.
Lisa G taking the news very hard.
I
see
know.
the look
Well,
on her
she
face.
loves me.
She apparently had high hopes for
Yeah,
you.
I think she was imagining a life
No.
with Artie, and now it's never going to
No,
happen.
I felt badly for the therapist. I didn't believe him all along, and I felt badly for whoever this person is, that other people know him, and I was wondering, isn't it getting back to him that Artie's talking about him like this, like
Well,
he's
he was
going?
a good guy because he didn't
The guy
call
don't
in
listen.
and say
What, you think the guy's in a
that
corner
Artie's
somewhere crying that
lying.
Artie's not
do you
coming to him?
think Artie really knows Quincy Jones? Now I'm doubting that.
I did call Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Oh,
I couldn't
don't
get
do
an interview
shit.
with him.
Yeah, God, thank God.
He's out of the country. That's
He
what they
wouldn't
told
talk
me.
about Artie.
Quincy, stay out of the
And I
country.
also tried to get Frankie Valli, too.
Yeah. Another dead end there.
They try to reach Quincy Jones. You can hear his car screeching as he's pulling out. They hear, Artie, leg! Whoa!
Get it.
Well, I don't think he
So now
remembers
I don't
me.
believe anything he says.
All right, Lisa. And you are part of the news department, so
I believe you.
I have a file of all the things he said.
you do.
Yes, I do.
All the,
Man.
all the broken promises.
because he has lied so well. We should play
So
back
well,
his
it's-
lies.
She loves me.
You have a file of all his broken promises.
You
All the things
Did you
he
see
said.
her face? That was the face of somebody who cares about
you have a
his crush.
shrine to me.
Well, that's the thing. So many people care about him, and he doesn't care.
Well, there's only one way to handle that. Stop caring.
Oh, I don't think she can. How about that?
I know. Well, when you're in love with somebody.
Yes, Marianne.
Artie, I knew something was when I came to the bookstore, you didn't look me in the eye. And anybody who can't look anybody
I'm
in the
scared of you, Marianne.
eye- Come on, Artie. Am I not ugly? You're that scared?
No, I think you're hot, but I don't.
Artie, I accept who you are.
Thank you.
Do what you want to do, Artie, because really at 40, you're not going to change.
41.
Well, you're 41, you're definitely not going to change. And I'm coming to really like you, Artie. You are
Oh.
who you are. Life is too short. Just don't be too destructive. That's my advice, Artie.
Thank you, Marianne.
And you know what? I heard the cookie party. It sounded okay. Is Lisa still there?
Yes.
It sounded all right. Lisa, next year you should have me. I make a mean chocolate chip.
All right. Lisa, anything else?
An episode of Top Chef has one Stern fan paying tribute to his favorite radio show. Contestant Daniel Gagnon was told by producers, "Be yourself, pretend you're on a live TV show." So during his cooking demonstration, he yelled out, "Baba Booey."
Ah, very nice.
And listen to this. Sal and Richard have now made themselves available as entertainers at corporate holiday parties.
What are they
Who
going to
is
do
this?
at a
Who's
corporate
doing this?
party?
Sal and Richard.
Oh, God.
They were hired by United Bank Card for their holiday party.
Oh, no.
To suck dick?
Richard and Sal were not required to perform their stand-up comedy. Instead, they just mingled among the crowd of employees.
We
ate free
showed
food.
everyone our asshole.
We did the what's the
Sack dance.
Yeah, what's
The
cap-
chocolate
we
bandit
did
raccoon man.
We did Captain Sack for Bank of America.
Anything else?
Well, Sal even told one party goer he would be teabagging him at the end of the night, but that never happened.
No, they must have made a lot of money that night because that's the kind of fun you want at your office party. Thank
How much
you.
do you think they should charge?
30 grand. Thank you, Lisa G.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Lisa G walking out somewhat in shock over Artie's revelation that
With
he
her-
only
with
went
her
to his
file.
therapist twice. This
she's
is
going back to her file.
This
goes
is going in
it.
the file of broken promises.
Is that-
File this under B for broken promises.
Do you think it proves that she likes me, that she has a file of my
Yes.
broken promises?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my God. It's like a shrine.
It's like you're married to her.
Yeah.
Let's go over to Johnny Hine. Johnny, what do you have for the wrap-up show? I imagine this late-breaking news is going to go top of the list.
Something tells me we'll be talking
Why
about
would it?
Artie.
I don't even understand how it's big news at
Big
all.
news.
What?
That I'm not. Why is that such big news? That's
Because
what's
you've
creepy.
been lying every
'Cause it
week and saying,
bothers you.
yes, you were in therapy.
It's big news because it bothers you. It's funny.
It was only that you perpetuated this
No, 'cause
for this long.
I just want to fit in.
All right, go
Oh,
ahead.
this is funny. Oh, my God.
Go ahead, Johnny.
But don't you think if somebody doesn't want to go to therapy, then
Thank you, John.
it'll never work, so why bother?
Of course.
That's true.
He's got to want to go.
The therapy sounds like you do all the work. What does a therapist have to be there for? I mean, that's what
There
it's
you go.
So you're doing your own, is what you're saying. You're
That's
just
exactly
taking
what
care
it
of
is.
I have one other shot as the guy who the name you gave me. I guess I could try that. I mean, the guy's got to be good, I
Forget
guess.
it.
Why waste his
Save your
time?
money.
Why lie about that?
Yeah, then lie to us about that.
You know what? The next guy I'm
Can I
going to
tell
lie.
you something? You don't have to lie to us.
The next guy I'm going to lie about is the guy you.
Thank you. At least because I went and got the name for it.
Yeah, could you lie about that?
I actually did a lot of research and stuff on that, so at least if you lied about that one, I'd feel better.
I feel bad that you did. You did, and you came to me and gave it to me. That was 4 years.
Don't
ago.
worry about it.
But I still have the number there.
There you go. Maybe you'll call.
You said the number
Right.
was on your desk a while.
Yeah, took a while. Now's your time. Now's your chance to lie about him.
Well, I am a mess. I don't
All
know
right,
what
why
to
don't
say.
you come clean, Howard, and say you've never been in therapy?
There you go. I wouldn't lie about it.
I don't know. It's like I am. My life is in shambles.
Well, like Robin says, I don't even understand why you would bother lying about going to therapy.
Because I thought you guys were like judge. I don't know. I don't want you to hate my guts.
No, you do what you have to do.
No,
you always did that.
This has always happened. You know, guys here try to quit cigarettes, and then they start smoking again, and then they hide it
From me.
From you.
Yeah.
It's the same deal.
You don't have to lie to me.
I'm not lying to you.
But, Artie, what some people do say about, do you have a death wish?
No, of course not. Who wants to die? Of course.
You don't have anything lurking in you that says, you know,
No.
this is a slow suicide and F everybody. I just want to do this.
I tried fast suicide, and that didn't even work.
But really, you don't feel like you're...
I fucked up killing myself.
Hey, Robin, you're coming off like an Artie expert.
No, I'm not
Like you're
coming
you're
off
always
I'm-
like, oh, I knew he was lying. You didn't know he was lying about therapy.
No. I pull the tape.
You
Last
didn't know
week,
the first. You thought he was going.
Last week,
Last week we all knew.
no. Last week they asked me if I believed anything Artie said,
Yeah.
and I said exactly what I'm saying today.
You're not
that
such an Artie
Artie is a liar.
Where did Robin grow up? On fucking Mars? Did you ever hear of money? Any doctor...
Who wants to see a doctor at 6:30 in the morning? Are you dying?
I give any doctor $2,500 for see a
Are you dying? You don't need a doctor at 6:30 in the morning.
I vomited blood, sweetie.
Oh, please.
Again, I'm the only one who believes you're sick.
I don't claim to be any kind of Artie expert.
Well, you do. When you still get into that,
claim
I
to
told
be-
you guys.
I claim to be a
I
person who
told you.
knows
I knew better.
I told
who
all
knows
of you.
about
See in the
addiction
face.
and what people do. That's all.
I don't know. You were like claiming all kinds of credit right there. You gotta listen to that. You were very, very. You jumped all over Artie.
No,
and said,
I
I
have
knew.
been saying to you guys for weeks now, Artie lies about everything, and you keep saying you believe him.
I believe him about something.
I think he lies about certain things. I don't think he lies about everything.
He
Let's
lies
be
about
fair.
everything.
You're saying he's on drugs
No,
now?
that's not true.
Everything.
All right.
That's not true. That's-
Artie.
Everything?
I
All
gotta
right,
know.
when he comes clean in a few weeks, you'll go, oh, again.
Well, I go, anyway.
But what else am I?
I kind
lying?
of know what he's lying about.
What else? Are your lips moving?
Oh my god!
Wow.
This is terrible.
Wow. The
What an
girls,
attack.
the girls are taking the news very hard.
It's like you're married to her.
Yeah,
Did he
so-
really go to Afghanistan, Robin? He didn't go. You think he was
Nope.
lying about that?
Even that, he
True.
lied about.
We were saying for weeks he was going to Iraq, and we found out he was in Afghanistan.
It is true. I got on a plane. I got off. They told me it was Afghanistan. They
Even knows where you were.
like, who knows where they take you on a plane? I don't know. They tell me they're going places.
Wow. Well, I'm the big asshole. I still believe some of the stuff he says.
I'm not lying when I say I love everyone in this room.
Thank you.
All right. Robin, what's next?
I'm not in the room, so maybe you are telling me.
Chris, go ahead in Boston.
I do love you. I love you.
Go ahead, Chris.
Darren, listen. First off, Artie, you're a junkie, dude. Okay.
Right, we know
Robin.
that.
Robin is 110% right. Okay. Everything he's talking about now, he's completely and totally lying about. I'm in law enforcement in New England. I'm in a drug unit, and I deal with drug addicts every single day. And
So you say
everything
he's
about-
using right now, right?
Oh, Stern, absolutely.
I believe that.
Hey, listen, ask him. Just say, hey, give us a drug test. That's it.
All
No
right.
big deal.
I'll
give
you
him a drug test.
I'll give you a drug test.
That would ruin all the fun.
Yeah, really.
What do you want me to do?
We
Better
like
to speculate.
guess.
It would ruin all the fun, but it would let you know whether he's lying about.
But what if, so does he really go to therapy and he's lying now about not going?
Oh,
Well, you know,
what?
honestly, I guarantee you, he went for 15 minutes to his therapist and was gone. 15 minutes and he was gone.
You don't think he can be cured in 15 minutes?
Stern, I can't believe you are my idol, and I can't believe you're sitting here and you're
Chris, it's called sarcasm.
Yeah, he's being
Chris,
sarcastic.
Chris, it's
Making
called
a joke,
sarcasm. It's a joke.
But he's being,
Okay.
Chris is being
Thanks,
deadly
Chris.
serious.
I know.
He thinks I'm a dirtbag like you.
Don't worry, I'm agreeing with you that Artie's a dirtbag.
Okay, yeah, go back and have fun in New Jersey, junkie. Bye bye.
Thank you, Chris.
I don't think that's
See, I don't like it
compassionate.
when you call Artie a junkie.
I don't
That's
like that.
best-selling junkie to you.
That's right. #1 New York Times best-selling junkie.
Edgar Allan Poe was a junkie.
See?
Name some of the famous junkies already.
Oh my God, there's tons of them.
Robin, go
Does
ahead.
junkie include alcoholic?
No,
No, that's an alcoholic.
Because that's an addiction.
that's for pussies.
Artie's gonna do what Artie's gonna do.
I mean, does it make you feel stupid though? That
Of course it does.
Yeah,
because you trust people because you want to. You want to believe. I want him to be better. I want him. Listen, there's a lot of lies in there. It'll come together.
Right.
He told us many lies about the therapist.
Right.
You know what I mean? That he was going. That it was this. That, it's a pretty intricate. I don't know why he would admit it now.
What do you think is more frustrating? The fact that you now know he's been lying to your face the whole time, or that Robin's right?
Well, I don't know.
So, Robin, I was very surprised by your reaction to Artie's revelation today that he's not going to therapy anymore.
You were surprised? What was that?
You seemed almost callous about it, like I told you so.
Look, I said last week, if you view the tape from last week, I didn't say it as harshly as the gentleman who said he worked in law enforcement and dealt with addicts. I didn't call him a junkie, but I said Artie is an addict, and we're seeing, the full-blown out addict behavior.
So where do you draw the line if he says, the reason I was out yesterday was because, or this is what I did this weekend, or...
You can't believe anything an addict says. So maybe he's telling the truth, but more than likely he's not.
No,
Just like he's been lying to us for weeks in great detail about therapy.
Right, so you across the board, it can happen at any time.
Anytime.
No, what about...
And the reason for that is that they know they're going to relapse, and they don't want you to be able to tell when it's happening.
So it's a way of covering their own tracks.
Absolutely.
Wow, so even given your, a long friendship with him and other
I
things
love Artie. It has nothing to do with my love for Artie that he has a problem. Oh, stop. Here we go. What was that?
I'm working around the corner. I just signed $4,000.
I love Artie, and it has nothing to do with my love for him.
I'm going to therapy. I love Rob.
All right, I'm going to go first to Jeff Probst, who is currently in second place.
I don't know.
You
I
don't
guessed
know.
Ronnie.
Ronnie does not have a berry on his face. He's got other shit on his face, but not a berry. Jimmy, what's the answer?
Ralph the Homo.
Ralph the Homo is acceptable. Jerry O'Connell, what's the answer? Come on,
you know
who has
what?
a berry on his face?
I went with Eric the Midget.
Eric the Midget?
Oh, my goodness. Well, didn't he have something on his face?
Are you aware we bumped Ryan Felipe for you? Jerry said, I'm really embarrassed by my performance. I go,
He doesn't want to leave the studio because of it.
I said, maybe you should be happy you didn't do that well. You know?
Shows you have a life.
Yeah. I mean, shows you have something going on, man.
Here's the thing, Jerry. You have to listen all day and then listen to the reruns on the weekend over and over and over again. Try to memorize everything that happens.
And obviously you don't have that kind of time.
Right. How often you banging your wife? Is it still as hot and heavy as when you first met her?
Yeah, it's still it's still going well. A lot of people when I got married said the first year was going to be the most difficult, and I haven't found that at all.
So it's getting more difficult?
It's
You mean?
yeah.
To me, the first year is the fun part. You know, I mean, you still have that glow.
Well, how long did you know each other before you got married?
They were going out a long time.
For a few years, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, Jerry, you mean the first year of marriage, right? Is supposed to be the most difficult.
That's what I mean. I mean, we,
but you were living together and everything before that, so it wasn't like anything changed.
I've actually found, like I've actually gotten better at it. A lot of times
at fucking.
Yeah, I'm practicing. I
practice with her too.
I try to never fight. Like even when fights are instigated, and they get instigated, they just do. But
is it weird for you when you go out like together and Rebecca gets all this attention because of her looks, and then like guys kind of are always sort of like flirting with her and hitting on her? I mean, does it get a little bothersome?
There's nothing I can do about that. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm the one that Rebecca's married to, so it doesn't bother me. And what am I going to do about that?
When you say the fights get instigated, who's instigating them?
I just mean everyone. People who live together are going to have differences. Definitely.
What differences could you have with Rebecca, though? I mean, it seems impossible.
You just have differences about, like...
Do you try to put things up in the house that she doesn't want up there?
Actually, I have a Joe DiMaggio ball that keeps getting, like, hidden, and I keep putting it in the center of the mantle, and then it gets,
I had read that Rebecca does something to you that I don't approve of, that when you like to watch sports, she like comes in the room and demands that the TV be turned off? That's
or
not
down
right.
or something.
Something
She doesn't
like
like
that.
the sound of it.
You know, yeah, it's
It's called a broad.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's not fair. I mean, Jerry's got to have his thing, you know?
I,
mean, you're a
I am
separate
someone
person.
who I watch a lot of football. I like to take, during football season, the 16, 17, 18 weeks of football season, I like to take all day Sunday and just sit down and just watch every game.
Because you're a
as
man.
I can.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think...
And she'll walk in and go,
I think
"Turn that off."
I think it's a common argument that spouses want to do other things outside and stuff, and I have to respect that.
She
but
went
I
on
mean,
Letterman on one of these shows and goes, I go in the room and I make Jerry turn it off.
Well, no, not the football game. The negotiation that we've had, once again, getting back to never fighting, is Rebecca listens to music while I get to watch the image of the football game.
Right, yeah.
Oh, so you can't hear the sound of the football
I
game.
cannot hear the sound.
You guys have to be in the same room?
We only have just a living room. And
you should come to my house.
Really?
You should probably get divorced. I mean, it sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, it does sound ridiculous. Like why does Jerry have to have music on?
So she's dancing around and stuff while you're watching the game?
What kind of music are you listening
Is that
to?
the problem being with a hot chick? They're used to getting what they want from men.
I think I think that Rebecca is.
Why are you laughing, Jimmy?
I feel bad for Jerry, but what are you going to do?
Listen, I
He's
think
being
that
so careful.
I realize there are demands made of me that if I was with another woman, I would probably say shut the fuck up, you know. And when I'm very grateful to be with Rebecca, and you know, I just don't want
Jimmy
to
would
fight.
never put up with that. Jimmy, if Sarah walked in the room and said to you, "Look, I'm putting music on. Turn that fucking football sound off."
I wouldn't even hear the words.
You wouldn't?
They wouldn't even penetrate my head.
Sarah would get tasered, right?
No, but you know what? She knows that she knows that I enjoy that, and it's part of the kind of, you know, the deal. And so she, you know, she lets it happen.
I'm afraid Jerry didn't like teach Rebecca right from the start.
Like Jerry's on the losing end of every argument? Is
Yeah.
that how you're feeling?
That's how I'm feeling.
Rebecca gets her way all the time.
Like Rebecca has
Yeah.
a sign up in the bathroom to remind Jerry to put the toilet seat down.
Actually, I did get in trouble. I was putting the lid down, and I'm told to keep the lid up and just keep the seat down.
Oh,
I did,
wow.
I
There's
did
too
get
many
in a little
rules.
bit of trouble for that.
Jimmy, you put the seat any way you want, right?
Yeah, well, sure, of course. But you know, part of the thing is she has her place, I have my place. So, you know, her place is she gets to decide what goes on, and my place I decide what goes on.
Jimmy told me he pees on Sarah. He doesn't even.
He doesn't even go to the bathroom
No.
anymore. He just pees on Sarah.
He's still wiped down.
Little R. Kelly.
You know, you get back at a hot chick, you disappoint them during sex. That's what I do.
Yeah.
That'll teach him a lot.
That's my strategy.
970P. The extra E is for extra P.
But Rebecca's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
I got to hang out with Rebecca, as you know.
I know,
I
and
mean,
has
she is fun.
wonderful things to say about you, and especially Beth. Really likes Beth.
Who does she like better, Howard or Beth?
I think she likes them differently. You know, I mean,
That's a terrible question. She likes me better. I know that.
Jimmy's just trying to.
I don't think that's
cause
true
problems.
necessarily.
You're a troublemaker.
I think Rebecca thinks Beth is a really special person. I think Rebecca thinks you're.
But Rebecca, if push came to shove, Rebecca would rather spend the day with me than with Beth.
I'm not so sure about that.
Oh, I know it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure Rebecca paints it differently with Jerry than you know.
Right. He
Otherwise.
doesn't want to make Jerry.
Rebecca
jealous.
thinks you rather spend the day with Jerry, Beth, or Howard?
Beth.
Of course.
Well, then that makes sense.
You're a guy. Well, I'm extra special to the whole world. Beth is special, but I'm extra special. You know, I'm
halibut.
Do you know?
There's some things I would like to bring up from our vacation together, but I don't know if it's cool to bring them up.
Well, yeah, it's cool. But first of all,
yeah,
I just want to say that people should know that Jimmy is such a super fan, and in a way he deserved to win the contest, because whenever he wants to hear the Howard Stern show in his house, he turns to Sarah and goes, "Halibut," and then he turns it on the radio.
Wow, she does it to me too. That's our code. Halibut.
Because of the bit I do, my father loves halibut. Do they have the halibut? The halibut?
Halibut.
My
Yeah.
father, you turn him on to something if he likes it, now he thinks there's no other fish in the world. Do they have the halibut? That's what my old man says. And I go, Dad, I don't know if they have the halibut. And when did it become the halibut?
But I think you always know if they have the halibut because you have to check ahead.
But you know what? He likes every fish. It doesn't matter, but he thinks he likes halibut because he had it once and he liked it.
Probably does like it.
Do they have the halibut?
Do you want to hear something weird? I don't buy newspapers anymore just because you get it on the internet, and I sort of canceled all the subscriptions.
Right.
But I flew in yesterday, and I bought a New York Times. And now when I get the New York Times, I think of your father. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, well, my father, that's his Bible.
Yeah.
Like if I was a writer for the New York Times, my father would think I was great. Like anything with the New York Times.
But it's just funny how you affiliate things with things, you know? Like I think of your dad when I pick up the New York Times.
My father's already read the entire New York Times. Front
It's already
to back.
done.
It's already done.
For the day.
And he can quiz you on it, and we'll have opinions about it. And as long as you talk about that, you're fine. You go off into any other area, you don't want to hear from me.
Unless it's halibut. But you are just like your father in a lot of ways.
I know.
Because
Absolutely.
when we sit down for dinner at around 4:30 in the afternoon, when you sit down to dinner,
That's not true.
You better be ready. Well, fortunately, Beth is around to negotiate a later time.
Right.
Or else,
Well, I'm hungry.
If it was entirely up to you, it would be early.
That's funny. If Beth calls and goes, listen, we can start negotiating dinner. Howard wants it at noon.
Is that the funny thing you wanted to tell about the vacation?
No, but there is definitely a lot of anxiety there as far as ordering quickly goes.
Do you have to order quickly with Howard?
Oh, yes.
Because it's so...
really?
Oh, yes, you do. Well, I just wanted to mention a couple things because Sarah is very bad at ordering, and the great part is she doesn't think she's bad at ordering, but everything's positioned as a question. Like there's something on the menu is like she's a vegetarian, which makes everything a problem. But she'd be like, veggie wrap. And then the waiter doesn't know what to do because it's being positioned as a question.
Right.
And really you just say, veggie wrap. That's what she want, right?
Right.
But it becomes a whole thing. But when you're around, she gets her act together and like kind of prepares for what she's going to order.
Oh,
Is she nervous around me?
Well, no, but I think she understands that everything has to go exactly your way, or we
Is
have
that
trouble.
true, or you just know that from the radio?
Howard, everyone's nervous around you.
No,
Why is everyone
I'm
nervous
not
around
nervous
me?
around you because I share the same anxiety about wanting. I feel like the waiter's got to get the order, and I don't want to waste their time. And
you know what I
all that
find,
stuff.
and tell me if you guys find this. When I finally get to a restaurant, no matter what time it is, I'm hungry. I want to eat. I'm really hungry, and no amount of drinking is going to satisfy. I don't want to socialize. I want to eat, and it is a curse. It is just a curse. I am like my father that way. I don't,
I'm actually someone who, when they come to take the drink order, I put my food order in.
That's what I do, and that's what Jimmy's making fun. I go, you know what, waiter? Here's the
I
drinks.
know everything I want right now.
Yeah, I mean, it takes me 3 seconds to analyze a menu. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. to look
There's
over
a name
menu.
for people like that. It's called an asshole.
Am I being an asshole?
Well, no, it just feels like you're rushing the whole thing,
The
Yeah,
whole
but what's
idea
the rush?
is to
I mean-
enjoy the company.
Yes, but if
to
the order,
take your time.
But if the order, you know what? There's such a thing as too much time with people.
I will say in Howard's defense,
Most people don't think it's 30 seconds.
It's not a short meal. There's
a long
plenty of
meal.
socializing. It just more of it happens after the meal than before the
Oh, it
meal.
does not. He's gone halfway through the meal.
No. I didn't. Not on vacation.
No, come on. Am I like that? I mean,
not
I
on
love it.
vacation. But you do like to order right away.
I do. I want it done.
Well, I think restaurants appreciate it too because they have turnover rates that they have to take
He's
into
not
account.
leaving. According to Jimmy, he's just ordering fast and not leaving.
Yeah,
And you want to know what's fun?
Danielle's a big turnover play.
No, but you know what's fun? Like Beth and I, and Beth is this. Like she'll say, "Oh yeah, he's terrible. He orders fast and all that." She loves it. We get home, she goes, "Thank God you order fast because I got
You know
home."
what? This is your interpretation of her
Ask her.
because we have heard you interpret
She won't
her
say
before,
it on the air.
and then she calls in and corrects the whole thing.
I love being with Jimmy and Sarah, but I swear, like if we're on vacation together and we meet for dinner, there's like an ebb and flow to it. I mean, it's enough already.
Yeah.
It's like we've sat for an hour and a half. That's it.
Oh no, we'd had longer
2
meals than
hours.
an hour and a half. I'd
We
say.
have fun.
But when Beth came out to L.A. a couple of weeks ago, we went out to dinner at like 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, you guys.
And we were probably out till midnight.
Yeah, Beth
so
will
that's
do that.
not happening if Howard's in the mix, is what
Right.
you're saying.
Yeah, but that's
Right.
weird because Beth will say to me, "Oh, it's so great when you're there because it's over quick and you can, not with you, but like it's
Yeah,
happening."
but you said that the night you left Gary's early, you said Beth was So into that.
She won't admit it on the air.
She
was
won't.
Happy.
You're still sticking by that story.
She told me in private she was happy we left Gary's.
I know you're lying.
No.
I know you're lying.
She was thrilled. No one wanted to be
She was
there.
trying to get dessert. You were yelling at her from the front door.
Gary dragged out the. Gary was like waiting and waiting and waiting to serve this meal.
Waiting and waiting. His wife made dessert. They said Mary's dessert.
Oh, I took it in the car with me. Everyone wanted to leave. I wasn't the only one. It was a great night, but it was enough.
Can I give Jimmy the timetable? So, Jimmy, here's the timetable. Arrive at my house at 7 o'clock.
Right.
Yeah.
And where you have drinks and hors d'oeuvres. You wait around, right? We sit down to eat.
Forever.
We're supposed to start eating at 8, but we start because Artie was a little late, so we start eating at about 8.
So I get penalized.
We start eating at 8:20. Okay.
Right. I never eat for
so
more
now
than an
now
hour.
the meal goes fast. In fact, I had a guy who was going to talk about wines. I cut that. So at 9:30,
He's taking things out of the program.
I'm taking things out of the program. At 9:30, we have eaten a full meal. We've eaten like salad, the main course, and everything. And now they're bringing out dessert. And Howard gets up and leaves at 9:30.
Dude, it was the best. We were getting our main course.
Entree. That's
Gary
right.
goes,
She left.
Mary made dessert. And I go, who cares who made dessert?
So Beth goes back into the kitchen with Mary to try to get some of this dessert to take home. Howard's at the front door screaming her name.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt the dinner.
My entree
I'm
was
cursed.
being set down, and I was at a table with Ronnie. So Howard gets up
At the
and
kids' table.
yeah, so Ronnie has to get up to get Air Force One ready because Howard got up.
You want to know something?
The entire thing is disturbed.
I'll admit it. Don't invite me anywhere because I'm an asshole. Okay? If that's what everyone wants to hear. You want to know the truth? I'm not doing it to be rude. I just can't take it. I don't understand. It's like torture.
But can I tell you something? It is rude because
I
what
don't
you're saying
understand
is
talking.
Your presence.
What you're saying is
this. I understand. It's a job.
Here's why it's rude.
Would you want to be doing this if it wasn't a job?
What you're saying is I don't care what regular people do or how any of you feel. This is how I feel, and I'm going to do what I want to do.
I disagree, by the way. I'm going to disagree, and I want to just do a very rudimentary psychological analysis of this because I do have this to a certain extent with my circle of people. Everybody's so goddamn concerned with that you're happy, and look, even you canceling the wine.
Just do what you want.
Because
Stop
of how
focusing on me.
It makes you uncomfortable. It makes you feel like,
Jimmy,
oh, everybody's looking at me. Everybody is following my lead.
Yeah, but Howard doesn't know.
Howard
doesn't know Gary canceled all that. He didn't
And Jimmy,
know.
here's the difference between you and Howard. If you don't like the way things are going, in other words, I'm having this dinner, but
Why
I
don't you
know
work for
every
Jimmy?
second of the way,
Why don't you go work for
that
Jimmy?
every little piece of it is going to be critiqued on Monday morning.
Yeah.
Right.
You'll
You
sit
know, so
through the
now, so of
torture.
course, now I'm calling audible.
No,
You
I
should
do
work
the
for
same
Jimmy.
thing. I do the same thing.
I
with
might
people.
when we're all done here. Maybe Jimmy will hire me.
Jimmy's not hiring.
I
me.
know.
It could happen. You never know.
You never know.
Well,
but-
I do understand to a certain extent, even if you're
Do
not
you have a
trying
bad time
to do
on
it.
vacation with me, though?
No, I have a lot of fun on
We
vacation.
do, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
am I a drag?
Not at all. No.
Although I got
Be
upset.
honest. Howard is rude.
No.
Oh, am I?
No, not at all.
No,
not at
I'm
all.
not.
No.
You are.
No.
You can be.
No,
well,
I'm not.
I don't see that. I
I don't
see
see it
The
either.
word isn't
telling
rude.
you,
It's
yeah.
it can be abrupt. You can be abrupt sometimes.
I'm
Like,
doing
Let me
people
say,
a
you
favor.
can say abrupt all you want. I
You're
invited
rude.
Howard to go to the Rainforest concert with me once.
Yeah.
And you know how he's saying he left during intermission at this one?
Yeah.
He did it to me, too, only he
Right.
didn't even say goodbye.
Well, I didn't want to
turned-
interrupt you. I was being
turned,
considerate.
the
I
concert
was.
started up again. He was there.
Yeah.
And then I turned to say something to him. The whole row was empty.
Yeah.
He left and he took everybody with
I
him.
do
Robin,
that, too.
honestly, I did that to not be rude. I did that to say, she's sitting there enjoying herself. If I make a whole big goodbye, it's annoying. Like let her have her good time. Why should I ruin? And then she's going to be like, oh, he's leaving. He probably didn't have a good time. I just left. That's all.
Well, I
Don't
wanted to
bother
have
anyone.
a good time with you, and all of a sudden you were gone, and I was like, oh my God, did he
honestly-
not enjoy himself? He didn't even say goodbye.
I honestly didn't do it to be rude.
It's called a French exit because it's a rude exit because
Is
you
it?
don't say
Yes,
goodbye
yeah.
to people.
Wow.
But
What time do you-
I have no problems with
What
it.
time do you wake up in the morning on, say, though, when you're on vacation? What time do you get up?
Oh, probably around 7.
And the weekends and stuff. See, Howard gets up so
I
early
get up
that
at
it
5.
seems much later to him, I think.
yeah, I mean, we
it
went
does,
away
and
to.
I get up at 5, and then I hate Jimmy because you're waiting and waiting and waiting. Like Gary
He doesn't
with
get
Artie.
up with you.
He doesn't get up, and then he comes out of bed like
Artie doesn't get up until noon.
he starts eating.
Noon.
Yeah,
Noon is early.
Same with Jimmy and Sarah. They don't emerge from their room till like noon. I'm like, the whole day is over.
Well, can't you entertain yourself? What are you, a loser?
No, I do, but then they want to go to dinner together and they want to eat late, and I'm like, well, I've been up since 5 in the morning.
See, here's an observation about you and Beth. Beth that I think is,
I don't need Jimmy. Unlike you, I don't need someone to entertain me. Trust me, pal.
You had Beth with you.
I don't need Beth to be with me to entertain myself.
Here's an observation
I'm busy.
about Howard and Beth that's really admirable. Like when we went to Bubba's wedding, we were staying at that hotel. Like I woke up what I thought was really early, like 7 o'clock is early, and I see Howard and Beth they're coming over from the beach. They've already run for an hour and are walking on the beach. And like they've already done half a day's work.
I start my day.
Yeah,
that's it.
But what? You never think about sleeping till like 10 on a vacation?
I do my ablutions and then I start my day.
Who can do it?
Yeah.
Everyone else besides you two. I don't know.
Robin was out there early too.
I was finished my run when I saw them run.
Right.
How's that vacation? You getting up and running?
I don't know.
Look, what am I going to do?
What are you running from?
Yeah, right, exactly. What are you
I'm
running
running
from?
to stay in shape. I want to be in shape.
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
Oh my goodness.
Do you think
to
what else?
be on
Am
the
I?
beach is
Am I
so
not fun to be
horrible.
on vacation?
No,
with?
you're a lot of fun to be on vacation.
Yeah, I thought
with.
we had a good time.
There was one other funny, but it's not fun to talk about the normal stuff. But one of the great things was when we went into town. We were in Mexico. And
That
we
upset me.
Oh, that was great.
That was a whole thing.
I wouldn't go.
Howard,
I wouldn't go.
Leave the resort.
I would never go to any town in Mexico.
Howard was
isn't-
certain that
For fear of kidnapping?
banditos were going to kidnap Beth.
I understand that. When you leave New York, you're camping out. So.
I was so dead serious. Jimmy goes, "Hey, let's go into town," and I
didn't
go,
say it. Beth and Sarah want to go to town.
No, Sarah wanted.
Did you want to go to
town.
Carlos and Charlie's or something?
No,
Or
just
don't
they
know.
wanted to go shopping for
whatever.
trinkets.
Yeah.
Papas
So
and beer?
I said to them, and I was dead serious when I said this, and I really felt this way. I said to Beth, "Listen, don't go into town." I've been reading about these kidnappings. In fact, in Mexico
Oh my
now,
God, I was kidding, but I was
no, but
right.
in Mexico, they're kidnapping country singers and killing them.
Yeah.
The Mexican country
singers. Then
Yeah.
you were safe.
Yeah, we weren't. Oh, wait a minute. We were with a country singer.
And the fact of the matter
didn't think of that.
That's
Yeah.
right. And the fact of the matter is, I said to Beth, "Go ahead if you insist on going, but when you get kidnapped, don't fucking call me." Because I told you not to go. So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for them to get back. I'm waiting. They finally come back, and Beth wasn't kidnapped, and everyone was safe. And they're describing they went into town. They had sodas. They went to like
Margaritas.
Margarita.
Yeah.
They had all this fun.
They had a great time.
And I was perfectly happy staying right at the resort. I don't need. Why would you leave heaven?
Were you honestly worried that Beth was going to get kidnapped by banditos?
Yes.
But you were worried, but you didn't come with her to protect her.
I don't want to.
Please, that's the last thing he's going to do.
Now, you know what was scary to me?
What?
There were people we were with, and not anyone, not Jimmy and not Sarah, and not me or Beth, but there were people we were with who wanted to get into town to buy pot, I heard a rumor.
Oh, I see.
And I said in Mexico, if you go and approach people about pot, they're either going to kidnap you, kill you, or arrest you, and you will never see the light of fucking day. Jerry, am I right? Am I being an asshole?
I have to tell you, when we go on vacation to Mexico, we don't leave our resort
Right,
either.
of course.
And we actually do it because this is awful, but we don't want to run into other people who are going to know
Mexicans?
us. No.
You don't want to run into Mexicans. Fair enough.
No. We don't want to run into people who are maybe going to want to take a picture or anything like that. Now, these places are filled with touristy type people,
right?
And they think because you're in another country, it's their right to like hang out, that you have something in common. And the fact of the matter is, that we really have nothing in common. We just happen to be in the same country.
Whatever your reason is, you don't leave. And that's my feeling,
that's
too.
the move.
I don't.
That's the
Also,
right move.
when you go to these resorts, they're so expensive. Like, I don't want to waste 1 minute of time.
And the food is they're going into town to find food. You wouldn't find better food than where we were.
Right.
Where do you think you're going? You're going to have better food than what this
I
is.
think what you wanted was an authentic Mexican
wanted-
experience.
I figured I'd just go along and see what happens.
He wanted Senor Frogs.
Jimmy's very easygoing. I'm not. I'm not easygoing like him. He has fun. I don't.
That's true. That is very true.
He does. He has fun.
You don't know how to have fun.
But he always looks like he's having more fun than me. I see him and Sarah sitting at a table. They're having lunch, and they look like they're having a lot of fun. And I'm
They
just-
slept till 11.
Just in the last couple,
Because I sleep.
in the last couple of weeks, Booker had that. His girlfriend threw him this surprise party.
It sounded awful.
Howard decided it was going to be an awful experience without going.
Oh, I knew it. I got that email from his girlfriend. You should hear this. Come to my boyfriend Booker's surprise birthday party in Atlantic City. Okay, so far so good. Then she goes and she writes, this is Alicia, the newscaster in Philadelphia. She goes, And what
the girl who punched the woman in the meat market?
There was no punching.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, please. If I've gotten elected
and then
20
referred and then referred to the police officer as a lesbian.
It's evidently a big misunderstanding.
This apparently occurred.
The officer had a short haircut.
All right, listen.
The one who emailed Rich Eisen, and his wife sent the email back.
Allegedly.
Let me tell you something.
So maybe you should do that, superfan.
You got to hear this. So I get this email. It says, "You tell me if you would go to this. Come to Chris Booker's surprise birthday party."
Already know.
Right. I'm having.
Stop there.
Listen to this. Stay in your rooms.
Oh, here we
till
go.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I'm going to have coffee and dessert. Now, I'm saying to myself, wait a second, I'm going to go all the way down to fucking Atlantic City. Now I got to hide in my room till 10 o'clock till this fuck gets there for his birthday, so he won't run into me. He's
Did
going to
they
go.
ask you to hide in your room?
Stay in your room. Stay away from your room.
This is how he described it to me. He had
And
almost
the reason
talked
it
me out of
changed.
going.
The reason it changed is because I spoke about it on the air.
Oh, stop it, Howard.
So stay away from blah blah blah. But just stay out of the hotel till 10 o'clock. So hide in your room is what she's saying.
It was not that way
And
at all.
then I'm going to make coffee and dessert. What about fucking dinner? I'm there all. I mean, I got to stay in my room while Booker eats his dinner, and then I get to come out for coffee and dessert. No fucking way.
You are
I'm not
so
going.
funny.
Stay home.
You didn't talk about it on the air. It was a surprise party. You didn't talk about it.
That's right.
Oh.
So here's the deal.
That would have been great. If
All
you did.
she said was Booker and I are checking in at this time, and we're going to this restaurant.
No.
Just avoid that.
It's not the way I read
And
it.
then we meet at 8:30.
I got to avoid the restaurant.
There are 50 restaurants in the hotel.
I don't need pressure.
Oh my goodness.
Well, also, Howard's 9 feet tall, and it's hard
Right.
for him to blend in, and people want to talk
Nobody
to him,
would
and people
have
want to
seen
take
him.
pictures.
Admit I'm fun on vacation.
You are fun on
I am.
vacation.
I make jokes. Sarah
Yeah.
loves me.
Oh,
Does
yes.
Sarah really like me?
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Does
There's
she
a lot
like
of
Beth?
gossiping. She loves Beth.
I don't know if she does.
She
Why
loves
do you
Beth.
say that?
She does?
Loves her. Yeah.
All right.
What gives
Yeah.
you that impression? What is going on?
I don't know. I'm
over
just
there?
trying to see what's going
Stirring
on.
that thing
Checking
up?
it out.
All right.
You guys play Scrabble or something when you're there? Or?
Jimmy does.
Yeah, Sarah and I play Scrabble
I fucking
constantly.
hate. I played with him once. It was horrible.
Like, because
They're
you had
really-
a performance like mine on the Superfan?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're really good at it. And,
Yeah.
They
and, like,
know all those words.
They know words. And
Yeah, it's hard to just jump into Scrabble. There's
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot
not,
of
I'm
little
not a
words.
Scrabble guy. I mean, I'll play, but
Scrabble is like, who wants to know words? Way slow me down.
Where does the fun come in on the vacation?
Howard's a Yahtzee guy, a travel Yahtzee guy.
Jenga.
No, I'm a chess guy.
Oh, right, of course.
Yes, you should
You
know
wouldn't
that.
know that. You should listen to the show, Jerry.
All right, let's go back to Eric the Midget, who really did want to say something.
Oh.
Him again?
Well,
right.
no,
He's
I
been
promised
holding
him.
on. Yeah.
All right, Eric, go ahead quickly.
I was going to talk about my shows that I have tonight and tomorrow night.
Well,
Bye.
that's very exciting.
Take care, Eric.
Eric, do you ever consider that your timing is horrible? That like we're having this fun conversation, and then all of a sudden you get on, and all you want to do is plug.
Well, I told the people in the room since I was in my chat room since I wasn't listening to let me know when the contest was over. They let me know a bit too early, obviously.
All right, quickly, what do you want to plug?
If fun were a car, you'd be a speed bump. You understand?
Do you guys ever listen to Eric's broadcasts?
Yes. I not only that, I really had to watch myself because I started to get obsessed with it. I started watching it online, and I realized I was headed in a dangerous path, and that I could become really just spend my whole life watching Eric.
You were one of the online guys. You
Yeah,
would go to his
I
JFSC.
did. When I figured it out, I was like, "Oh no, I better not do this. I better not do this."
Are you a JFSC member?
I think so. Yeah, I think I had to sign up, whatever to watch.
Eric, are you nervous about being in the movie?
No, not really.
He doesn't really get nervous.
All right, good.
I don't think Eric's going to come through. I think he's going to find a way to kind of weasel out of the
it.
movie.
I'm afraid so.
Oh, I hope Colin is writing for Eric because I don't expect much acting. I think the part has to be perfect. For
Yesterday,
Eric.
I also like the idea that Eric's mad at me after I got him tickets to the American Idol finale, the plane, all that stuff, and he screwed me and decided not to come. He's mad at me because I made fun of him.
Like,
Well,
you shouldn't be
that's-
mad at him.
But that's the best way to get on Eric's bad side. Do something for him.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he hates me, and all I do is nice things for him. I got him Catherine McPhee's home phone number. Which she still thanks me
Nice
for.
for her, too, yeah.
Yeah, it was good for her. It was good for him.
Eric?
Yes, I'm here.
And what about the balloons? I mean, I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but is this ever going to happen, the flying with balloons?
Oh, he's never going to do it.
Everywhere I go, people are like, oh, you got to get Eric on the balloons.
He's afraid we're going to open a window and let him go sailing out the window.
I told him about that priest who flew away in Brazil.
Yeah. We'll make sure that doesn't happen. We'll be standing by with BB guns.
We'll shoot you down if anything happens.
I love it.
Jimmy's going to bring a BB gun.
Yeah.
You want to be here when he flies with balloons.
Are you kidding me? I want to be the one that cuts the string, and I want to see him float away with balloons. Eric?
That's not ever going to happen.
All right.
All right. All right, Eric, I got to go, really.
Well, tonight on the JFSC, there's
Bye.
the first of the final four.
We'll see you later, Eric. Thanks for calling him.
And ECW.
Take care of yourself. You got any? All right. See you later.
Shut up, fat ass. You obnoxious fat ass.
Oh, come on. We know where to find you, dude. You don't move. Just,
Hey, is that an enormous pimple on your forehead?
No, it's not.
It's his brother.
Julio. That's his face.
Pull your hat up. I'm telling you.
Just pull the hat down farther.
Pull it up.
No.
No.
His whole face is red today. What's going on?
Why are you so red-faced?
I don't know.
You have big pimples, and look at your cheek even.
Yeah.
I'm a Kennedy.
Yeah. Your skin doesn't look good today.
What are you doing? Did you try some new product?
No, I have not tried a new product.
All right. All right, listen, I got to go, okay? I got a lot to do.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I'll speak to you later. Bye for now.
Break a leg. That's what actors say.
Right.
And you should listen to Jerry about taking him up on some acting lessons.
Yeah.
If you're smart. Guy's been around the block, knows what he's doing. All right, thank you.
Now, Eric.
Let's go to Greg. Greg, go ahead.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
All
Love
right.
the show. Been a long-time listener. I love Sirius. Two quick things. I wanted to ask you if you felt uncomfortable being around Jerry after having his girlfriend naked in your apartment, and you never
come on.
really told us if you banged her or not.
I never banged Rebecca. I'm friends with Rebecca.
And I should also say I had never met Rebecca at that point.
That's right.
So for me to get upset with her about something that
Rebecca at
happened
that
when
point-
Rebecca didn't even know I existed on this planet.
Rebecca
So-
at that point was in a very unhappy marriage. She turned to me in a moment of need. And let me tell you, that's got to be the low point of her life, turning to me for anything. No, we were just friends, and we were hanging out having a good time, Jerry. That was
Yeah,
it.
I don't feel any. I'm not uncomfortable.
I'm
in any
not.
way.
Don't ask me to destroy my pictures of that night. Those are mine, and you really have no right to them.
Don't you get worried about your naked pictures? Someone coming in and downloading them or
I
something?
worry all the time. No, they're not.
You're not naked.
They're not in
are you?
downloadable condition. They're in. There's one thing of Polaroids. They sit in a very, very private place where no one can find them.
Are you naked too?
Who, me?
Yes.
Hell no. Are you crazy?
Because I'm breaking in.
Like any good friends.
Really?
Like any good friends, we took naked photos. Big
Wow.
deal.
Yeah. Howard and I took naked
You know,
photos.
I do have to admit, I did ask once. I asked.
What did she say?
No.
She
That
said no.
you-
What?
She never made love to Howard?
No, that I couldn't take photos.
Oh.
Why?
It just, I mean, and I once again, I agree with the argument. I know everyone's going to jump on the, I get beat up in my marriage, but I mean, I think she was afraid that it was going to get out there somehow.
And boy,
I
if it got
understand
out there, what would we see? A most gorgeous woman nude. I mean, how
Well,
would
it
that
was
hurt
it was awful. I had one of those wind-up cameras where you have to hold the flash
Right.
down, and I would have had to take it to Photomat, so they
Yeah.
would have seen it.
They
Did
would
you
have made
bring-
copies.
Did you bring up that she did it for me? So why can't she do it for you?
No, I didn't bring that up. No.
You did. We'll throw that in there.
I was
Yeah,
going to say,
all right.
now take that argument.
Are you crazy? Jerry, that's going to win the argument. Well, you did it for Howard, for Christ's sake, and you weren't even married to him.
I will try that. I did suggest maybe obscuring faces, but that didn't even fly.
Robin, has Jim Florentine tried to take
No.
nude photos of you? And Robin, can I ask, why are you surrounded by dead flowers?
I like dead flowers.
Really?
She had she had a boyfriend who used to videotape her in the shower.
Oh, God.
This
He
guy
did that
was
once.
this guy was so annoying. He tried to videotape me, and but she got
What were
rid of
you
him.
doing in the shower?
Nothing. And then but Jimmy might be a picture taker. Did he
Oh,
ever
yeah.
say to you, "I want to take some
No.
pictures"?
Oh, yeah.
You like that, Jimmy?
Oh, yeah. One time when she was doing the enema,
yeah,
I got my Navy periscope up. Went right up the poop chute.
You love her. You love when she takes an enema.
I love the enema.
Why do you love it so much?
I don't know. It's like the smell of tuna and hazelnut.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
And you want pictures of that?
Yeah. Well, there's something it's close to the business end in the front, you know.
All right. You like a girl with a clean asshole?
Absolutely.
Right.
Just like her dad.
Oh, shut up.
That's ridiculous.
I put a little Vaseline on the tip of my dick.
Robin, I can't believe
my butt cheeks is warm in the shower, by the way.
Right.
I can't believe you're dating our retarded puppet.
Right. All right. Thank you, Greg.
Can I ask one quick comment?
Yes.
What do you think of to Jerry's comments there? You talk about how there's these hot broad guys are very sick of banging him. I mean, that's the comment that he's been making. It sounds like maybe he doesn't have such a good deal after all.
What is he saying?
I can't understand one word this guy
Greg,
is saying.
you're breaking up something about Jerry, hot broads. He's sick of his... He never said that.
Well, no, I was saying, well, he can't watch the football game. He can't do this. He can't do that. I felt bad for Stamos when she dumped him, but maybe he didn't get such a bad deal after all.
Are you kidding me? Rebecca's a lot of fun. Trust me.
Yeah.
She's got a good personality and she's hot. What more do you need in life?
Well, you can't watch.
She wants to turn the TV off while I'm watching. I ain't complaining. I'll figure out something to do with her.
It's just, you know what, I do have to say in her defense, in Los Angeles, the games start at 9 a.m. and it goes until 10 p.m. So I'm in front of the television for 13 hours.
13 hours? That is a bit much.
Not the pregame.
That's not that much.
Hi, Jimmy.
All right, there you go. Just watching a videotape the boys took over the weekend. The Killers of Comedy were working with Beetlejuice, your friend. And it was Beetlejuice is eating, and Bob Levy walks over to Beetlejuice with his balls out.
Oh, my.
Oh.
While Beetle is eating. And Beetle eventually notices. And Beetle seems to be the most rational one out of that whole Killers of Comedy group. He's like, why are your balls out? And it's disgusting. Beetlejuice knows that's disgusting. But did you know that Jerry knows Beetlejuice? That
Yes.
Jerry's mom has a weird connection to Beetlejuice. She was Beetlejuice's teacher in school.
For many years. He was at that school for many years, Lester, yeah.
Did she teach any of the other whack packers?
No, Lester is it.
I wonder if that class had any future, like, whack packers, like people we should
I have
be
to
using.
say it was a special ed school.
Right, so probably a lot of great candidates for our show. But
Yeah.
Beetlejuice was probably a star right off from the bat.
But Beetlejuice started out in special ed?
He was in special ed, yeah.
Oh, he really made something of himself.
And it was a special ed school. It wasn't a separate class. It was.
Do you think anyone would have realized, even your mom, at that point, that Beetle would become a superstar?
He was. You can ask my mother. He was her favorite student for years. For years.
She must not be that good a teacher. When I asked him to spell his name, he spelled it R-E-D. So she really didn't teach him that much.
Well,
I think in all those years she could have taught him his name.
It's a long process.
It is. It's tough. It's not easy. It's not easy.
Beetlejuice is a long name.
People are a little. You know, my aunt also taught at the same school. It was a school called PS 31 in Jersey City, and everyone's very concerned because Lester still goes out locally in Jersey City. And everyone's concerned about his drinking, actually.
Yeah, he does drink a lot.
He's not drinking enough or drinking too much?
Drinking too much, that he gets very drunk.
Oh.
Well, you know what's funny? For some reason, Lester Beetlejuice can only spell R-E-D. That's it.
Right.
Did your mom ever think to change his name to Red, which would have been a great name for him?
I don't think she was empowered to do that.
Right.
I think she was just working for this.
It would have made more
Jersey
sense
City
to go with
State.
whatever he could spell. That's my John Hine. John Hine, you were actually the answer to one of the trivia questions, but unfortunately it was the wrong answer. Jerry guessed you on one of the questions. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I was the announcer when the show started.
Right.
But it was George Takei.
George
But I
Takei.
appreciate it anyway, Jerry.
A lot of people do confuse those guys, though.
George Takei and John Hine.
True.
John, who has gotten 80
looks like-
blowjobs in his lifetime. Go ahead, John.
Oh, my. I never said 80. Jerry O'Connell and
Near
Jeff...
80.
Jerry O'Connell and Jeff Probst gave it their best shot, but it was Jimmy Kimmel who emerged victorious in the inaugural Celebrity Superfan Contest.
Right.
We'll talk about the difficulty of the quiz, how Jerry should take pride in not winning the contest, how Jeff knew Howard's family but couldn't come up with all the quiz answers, how Jimmy failed to recognize the voice of Crazy Alice, and if all three contestants are worthy of the title Celebrity Superfan.
To the Super Bowl?
And a beautiful.
Right.
Directions and everything.
Son, what's going on over there?
What's happening?
Fred, what are you doing?
Enough. You know what? I had the pot up there. I guess they just started rolling.
You had the pot up
for the tape that we had before. I forgot to bring it down when they stopped it.
All right.
How about after day 2 of History of Howard Stern, I called up John Hine. I called up John Hine of all people.
Why did you call John Hine?
Well, I didn't want to bother anybody
Important?
Well, I don't want to say important, but I mean, he does the wrap-up show. I thought it would be less. I thought I would be more likely to get him there.
It'd be like if you called the White House and you asked for Condoleezza Rice.
Right.
You know?
Do Jerry and Jimmy believe that John Hine has gotten near 80 blowjobs?
Well, I don't have any reason not to believe him, but if that's the case, I'm very impressed.
And don't forget, he got married at 22 years old. He's claiming he got near 80 blowjobs before 22.
Wait, 80 blowjobs total or from 80 different women?
80 different women.
Oh.
I didn't say 80.
All right.
But
you
somewhere
said
in that
near 80.
neighborhood, though, right?
The neighborhood, I came clean. The neighborhood shrunk. It's around 30. That's what I.
It's around 30? That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was conflicted about this, but I think John is an honest guy, and I think he's telling the truth. And I think that
come on, no one
I
believes
think that a lot of times in your adolescence, oral sex is not a home run.
In
but
your
it's something,
adolescence.
Yeah,
No.
right.
Yeah.
Not,
I bet
not
Jerry's
mine.
got about a million blowjobs.
You're
I
a different
wish.
player.
No, it's not.
Jimmy,
that.
you got married at 22 too, didn't you? Your first
20.
wife? 20.
Yeah.
How many blowjobs did you have before your first wife?
Well, including her, none.
Right. 0, right?
Yeah.
You know, when you're in Stand By Me as a kid and you're a good-looking guy, I could believe he'd get 80 blowjobs.
Yeah, it didn't work out that way because I was sort of the comic sidekick in that film.
Okay,
so I wasn't,
whatever. If I was in high school and everyone said, hey, there's the kid who was in Stand By Me, I would have gotten at least 3 blowjobs, at least that I know of.
When did you get skinny, Joe?
Artie, you mind swallowing before you ask that question?
I don't want the subject to move.
I want the irony.
In all honesty, I think my mom saw that I was going down the wrong road and put me on a diet. A book called Fit for Life, if I remember correctly.
No, but you shot up too.
How old were you when you got your first blowjob?
I was in high school. I was a junior in high school.
Really?
That's not very.
No, that's not very good.
Well,
for
I
a guy who was in a movie.
I think the thing, and this is why I believe John, I did not go to sleepaway camp, which seemed to me where a lot of oral sex was happening.
I see.
Yeah, but it would have been everybody, including the campers
but the stories,
and the counselors.
The stories I heard about sleepaway camp.
Counselors would have been blowing you.
The stories I heard about sleepaway camp were that it was where you got laid.
Not until your junior year in high school did you get a blowjob.
No.
Wow, late starter. And you say your mom got you on. Can you have your mom talk to Artie about it?
Maybe she's the one who can intervene.
It's pathetic. I'm about 8 years older than Jerry,
Right.
and my first blowjob was when he was a junior in high school as well.
Artie, I have to say, I don't think you've hit crisis period, but like you
don't.
You still have time, But it's something you got to think about. Is really like I
Artie,
worry a little bit about.
Do you think you're in crisis?
No.
No. Yeah.
If I could get rid of this fucking schedule, I'd be fine.
I know that Artie is 40, and I know that it's not.
Artie.
I don't think he's in trouble yet.
Well, the thing about Artie that I admire, besides obviously he's very funny, is that every time I come in, he's got something new going on. He's like Madonna. Now he's got the black eye. He's always reinventing himself.
Right. He's changing.
That's a different level of dirtbag.
Always working on that look.
He really looks like a degenerate now, doesn't he? I mean, he's full-fledged.
It's kind of terrifying. It really is. I really have to say, when you stood up, I got nervous. I heard about the black eye.
Much like the heroin thing, maybe a year from now I'll blurt out the real story behind the eye.
What is the real story? Swallow it before you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't choke.
I think most likely, just if you were going to work the numbers, it's probably a domestic dispute.
Yeah.
That would be my.
What happened?
Yeah, he's all alone
Honest,
in that
Art, what
place.
happened? What happened with the eye?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you really just fell and went into a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's worse in a way to me than if a hooker punched you in the eye.
Jimmy, you recently named Artie one of your 5 favorite stand-ups. Is that
yes.
true?
Well, yes, absolutely. Oh yeah, I love Artie. I love.
Hey,
him.
that was nice. Yeah, what in
Love him.
Reader's Digest he did, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That was very nice.
A lot of people read that.
4 favorite, I think it was. Yeah.
4 favorite. Who were the other 3?
Comedians.
Who was your other favorite?
It was
Sarah?
no, Sarah wasn't on there. There were people that I felt like I wanted to name some people like that if people, especially who read Reader's Digest, hadn't heard of.
I see.
Zach Galifianakis is a very funny guy. Chris Elliott, Artie, and there was one other, but I forgot who it was.
You forgot who that was?
Tracy Morgan.
Tracy Morgan. Yeah.
I like that you can't even remember who you named.
Tracy Morgan. That's right. Yeah.
Tracy's so funny.
I wrote it like 6 months ago. I don't know.
Let's get back to John. John, all right. Anything else on the wrap-up show?
Yeah, when Artie had his Teddy outburst, Jerry actually called and we had a little conversation about it. And he was genuinely concerned and wanted to help out.
I was worried about Artie relapsing. That was my one concern.
There's somebody blowing John right now.
John, that's disgusting.
weird.
Not in the studio. Wow, this guy really
81, 81, dude.
81 blowjobs.
Just keeps on
His
climbing.
penis is like a divining rod to tonsils.
Terry, what is your number of blowjobs right now? How many different women have blown you in your life?
You know, I never counted blowjobs, but you know, it's not that high. I'm not really a blowjob guy. I'm
You
more
don't
of
enjoy it that much?
Yeah, I prefer to hit a home
Just
run.
get right in it. Me too.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
When you run out of count, that's a good sign. The single most depressing fucking thing ever is when we asked Pauly Shore how many playmates he fucked, and he went, I don't know. I wanted to jump off the Chrysler.
Wanted to kill
building.
yourself. I remember. That's when you started doing heroin.
When the first month I moved to Los Angeles, I went to a discotheque called Guys on Beverly Boulevard, and I
Right
remember
by Jerry's Deli there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I used to go there sometimes.
And it's amazing how Artie, he's
landmarks.
Yeah, his landmarks are restaurants.
Jerry's Deli was open all night. When I wasn't getting a blowjob, I was eating at Jerry's Deli.
There was a girl who went on a date with Artie and said every landmark he took her to was a restaurant. Real truth.
Well,
yes,
it's down by Katz's. Pauly Shore was at the monitor. They had a camera outside, and he was pointing to the monitor and telling someone to radio the bouncer to let that woman into the back. He's a stud. That guy.
He's an operator. He's an operator.
And you know, you can't blame a guy. I mean,
it's like the Wizard of Oz back there.
He is really.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I'm surprised you never used your late night prowess, your fame, to fuck lots of girls. You were really very, very faithful to Sarah, and you right out of your marriage.
I really fucked up.
It really
What?
fucked up.
Did you sleep with anyone else before you?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. So you've slept with 2 women your entire life.
No, 3.
3.
Wow.
You're really a monogamous kind of guy.
Yeah.
Look over there, John Hine.
Not by choice.
John Hine has
Is
had
whooping you.
way more.
Yeah, but really,
John
am I
Hine
that
is
much
beating you
better
like-
looking than John Hine? I mean, look at us.
But Jerry O'Connell's
Hardly
laughing at
be
you. This is the
related.
he looked at you and actually started laughing.
No, well, I was going to say
No,
John
don't
Hine is
even-
beating.
New autobiography called Up Till Now. Wonderful book, getting great notices. A lot of people are buying it, and I'm urging Howard and his whole audience to take a look at it because it's filled with laughs. It's also a meaningful book to me, so I recommend it highly. And I'm also looking forward to being on Howard's new show. I keep reading uncensored on Sirius Radio, and I don't know what that means because he wasn't too censored before, so it looks like a big adventure coming up.
Well, you know, I'm always excited when William Shatner comes to Sirius Satellite Radio. He is a megastar, an icon. He was voted an icon, one of the 50 top icons of television.
Yes, and I think I just got the George Takei treatment from him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do you know you are an icon? There he is. William Shatner, a singer, an actor, does commercials, does it all.
You don't change.
I'm ageless. And so are you.
No. Well, not really. I mean, the eyes are red, but you look great.
You look good, too.
And the setup is almost exactly the same as the old radio thing.
We
This is
didn't want
much
to throw
nicer.
you.
Yeah.
Huh?
We didn't want to throw you, so we kept
Right,
everything
right.
the same.
No, it's really remarkable.
William Shatner, I was just about to say, you were voted, I believe, by Entertainment Weekly or one of these magazines, one of the top 50 icons on television of all time.
They could never forget you.
Like my mother would say, when you get 98%, what happened to the other 2%? Where in the 50 did I write?
Well, you know, it's funny because in your new book where you write candidly and honestly about yourself, you say you never watched a Star Trek episode. You are an icon because of Star Trek, and yet you never watched an episode because you think you were a shitty actor in Star Trek. You didn't like what you did.
Well, I wouldn't have put the word shitty in front.
What word would you
What
put?
did you say?
Superb, but I couldn't recognize greatness. I just don't like my face. I don't like the way, I just don't like myself.
You were
But
selected.
shitty actor.
You were
I know.
selected for Star Trek because you're handsome. You're a handsome man.
You were the male romantic lead.
I was attracted to you, and I'm totally heterosexual.
And you are, and I know you are.
Now, listen, William Shatner hasn't been here in a while. There's a lot of ground to cover. He has written a blockbuster book. He has revealed all. Now, if you remember his last book, he said some things. I remember we played his audiobook on the air, and it was candid and honest, so I'm expecting the same thing from this book, and I will interview you about it. But first, let me remind you of some of the things William Shatner
He's
said.
already revealed?
And that he's already revealed in his audiobook. The first one, here he is.
Let's see.
In his own words.
What are you
Michelle
going to-
Nichols' gaping asshole has a foul, vaguely organic odor.
You comment on Nichelle Nicole, who, of course, was your co-star. You say he had a gaping asshole. What was that?
I can't, I blank out when I hear that. I just don't remember saying that, but I'm, who am I to argue with
This
myself?
is from your own words in your own audiobook. Let's
You
listen some more.
recognize your own voice.
Well, of course.
Here's something you said that I thought was outrageous.
On January 21st, 1972, I fucked a black 7th grade boy at a junior high dance.
All right. Explain that.
But he grew up to be...
Obama? Wow, that was the guy you butt fucked.
He was passionate. He was concerned about the issues, which were his little round thing.
I know other authors are embarrassed by some of the revelations they make in books.
Not me.
Not you. Let us play some more from your
Please.
first book before we get into the new
Is
revelations.
there going to be a new audiobook?
Oh, my gosh.
Not now. I hear you all.
Can I expect no less from you?
Let's hear what you had to say in your first book.
I spent the summer of 1966 drinking come from the nuts of a retarded boy with a raging hard on.
All right, why?
I don't know why you talk that delivery.
Well, because I feel a little bit strange about saying
The director
thing.
told you to deliver it like
Yeah,
that.
right.
Yeah.
Give it the full thing, give it the full treatment. I would talk like that.
We were on the air the other day, and we had reason to play your classic exchange when you were doing this commercial for, I don't even remember what it was, or you were doing some job, and the director the guy starts telling you how to do the read, and you just berate him. I mean, you tell him.
You give him a lesson.
You give him a lesson.
Best lesson.
Was it bad or was it good?
It's fantastic. It was
It's
so
the
right
best.
on. You did 2 reads of the same thing. And they were perfect. They were as good as they were ever going to be. And the guy gets on the thing, the squawk box, and he says to you, Mr. Shatner, can you be a little more up-tempo? And you say to him...
The laugh is the best. When he starts to direct you, the laugh is
and
the
you
best.
say to him, I don't even know if you remember this, you say to him, look, why don't you read it for me, and I'll do it the way you do it. So the guy reads it. He reads it horribly. I mean, like a third grader.
Yeah.
And you do a dead-on impression of what he just read. And the guy goes, oh, Mr. Shatner, I'm so sorry I even brought this up. You go, no.
You're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you. I am reading it the way you read it. That's the way you want it. I'm trying to make the client happy. He goes, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, the guy goes, your first read was so good. I mean, you got this guy so trained, and it's so true. Sometimes they'll make you sit there and go through 100 takes. And you really delivered the goods the first time.
You've been there. I mean,
yes.
Yeah. They don't know.
Well, they want to make themselves worthwhile and
They
tell
want to
you
feel a part of it.
They want to feel a part of it, but you really had
they
delivered
don't, they don't. But it's beyond that. It's their ego.
Ah.
It's not wanting to make it better. It's I'm going to put my imprimatur on your reading.
But you really give it to the guy.
You did such a job on him.
Well, you know what's wrong, really what's wrong, is they're playing rehearsal tapes. Somehow, the engineer or somebody is taking what you do as you try and find the right way of doing it and making that entertainment that they put out on
But you know
terrible.
what? They should all hear this so that they keep their mouths shut while you're in there
you know,
working.
a talented guy might have something to add.
True, but they ought to know the difference.
It's funny though, when I hear you do the first read, I go, okay, he nailed it.
Yeah,
he did
he's
it.
perfect.
It's fine. It's very good. I would have you continue, and you'd be done with the session in 15 minutes.
Right. There's a one out there with the word garage.
Yeah, no,
garage.
sabotage.
Oh, sabotage.
I've played that for you.
And sabotage and sabotage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you were clearly wrong. There is no such word as sabotage. You tell the director,
But you're
I
not
say
changing
sabotage.
anything.
Right. It was me talking. So the word came up, and I said sabotage.
But sabotage is not a word. The word is sabotage. But you wouldn't let go of that one. That one you were wrong in.
I was?
Yeah, the director was trying to say to you, listen, Mr. Shatner, do you
We just
mind
need to go back for that
saying
one
sabotage?
thing.
But if the word came out of my mouth naturally, why wouldn't it be a word?
But the captain
then
wouldn't
if I
say-
remember, I kept saying, but I'm Canadian.
No, you kept saying, I say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
You say sabotage.
And you can say sabotage.
And
but
then it
won't
worked
say
a way
it.
around so that finally he was saying it my way, and I was saying it
There
his
you
way.
were being difficult. There you were being a bit of a...
I was probably being
difficult.
Egotistical.
No, I think
with
I was
that
trying to say, listen, there's no such word, Mr. Shatner. But what are you going to do?
one. But actually, there is.
Now, you know what I like about this? I bet you every take after that, no one had a complaint. I'll bet you. And you know, you're like a bear caught in a bear trap. You are going to gnaw until you get out.
It's true. And I went too far. It then became cruel.
But that's
And
why it's
Yes,
the best
that's why it's
celebrity
great.
tirade.
Well, I should have quit about 5 minutes into it because
Do
it
you
was,
not recall this session?
No, I have no idea. I don't have no recollection of that whatsoever.
It's the single greatest thing.
But and you can hear the fun that I'm having, and then he says, "No, please." And then I begin
You're
to
cruel.
I'm lashing him.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm saying you talk to me like that. I'll show. That was really bad behavior on my part.
But you, in a sense, were right. The read was good.
You taught him a lesson.
Well,
his read was horrible.
His read was horrible, and the people who emphasized, you read commercials.
You and this.
Yes, right. I'm on my way to see your face.
Right.
Just,
You sounded very good. Now, this is where you get into trouble. Even in your new book, you say you were shocked to find out that most of the Star Trek cast hated you. You say this in the new book.
right. And the word "most" is not really. I mean,
Most was pretty accurate.
We know exactly who we're talking about.
People who were only there for
in
a
your
day.
own words.
they're
In your own words, you said Leonard Nimoy thought you were a real son of a bitch.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, I don't say that.
You
Are
felt
you paraphrasing?
He's paraphrasing.
No, it says Leonard Nimoy thought Bill was a real son of a bitch.
Oh, you are so bad.
This is
on
your
it.
book.
I didn't.
Did you read this?
Did I read it?
Did you? Were you
I had
misquoted?
somebody
in your,
read it to me.
Were you misquoted?
Leonard
in your
and I are.
Now you're friends.
But we
You
know
weren't friends
who.
at the time?
We had a couple of disagreements.
Yes,
but-
he became friends with Leonard Nimoy.
Uh-huh.
Leonard, he writes in his book, was an alcoholic.
Well, Leonard. No. Wait a minute.
That's
Leonard
what it says.
I know, but,
You wrote
but I
that.
didn't out him. Leonard is a recovering alcoholic, and he talks to people about
That's right.
about recovery. I'm not outing him. We had a whole.
So
fact-
Mr. Spock was drunk? That wasn't a performance?
No.
So you're
Mr.
saying
Spock
that
was
Nimoy
not
was-
drunk on the set.
He was
Leonard
never.
talks about needing a drink after work.
Leonard Nimoy had once said his favorite thing to do was to go to London and see a play because he enjoyed drinking. They allow you to drink.
You can
That's
drink
exactly
your drink
right.
right to your...
That's
Leonard took me under his wing when my life took those turns, and he's my dearest friend.
Uhura said she despised you.
Yes,
but you had also have made love to her, had you not?
No, I had
You were
not.
in love
no,
with her.
no, she was had enough activity on her.
why would Uhura, like, did you treat these people the way you treated that engineer, do you think? Do you think,
Well,
in
looking
retrospect-
back, I may have. I mean,
Who
that was
knows?
terrible of me. He wasn't an engineer; he was a director, and he was. But I took that too far, and I may very well be guilty of.
Do
all
you
that.
think you're an angry man? Have you been to a psychiatrist, and has the psychiatrist diagnosed you as an angry man?
I've not been to that kind of therapy, but I probably was a very angry man.
Why do you think you were angry? Were you angry with your mother?
Probably.
Why?
What did his mother do?
Well,
His mother indulged
there
him.
are issues. I don't really deal with that in the book.
I know, but I'm dealing with it here. What happened
really,
between
are
you and
you?
your mother? You are angry.
I probably, I don't know, but usually it's.
Were you
the
molested?
Well, hold on, no.
Oh,
well,
too
usually
bad.
in the case of that kind of anger, it's because you feel you've been wronged. So who knows what was happening?
Why did your mother
5 years
wrong
old.
you? What
Well,
did she do?
I wish I.
No,
I
you
could
know.
tell you. So-
What
no,
was
I
she?
don't.
You won't look?
Was she not there for you?
I'm looking.
Are you not willing to look at yourself?
She may not have been there for me. Exactly. She may not have loved me unconditionally. That kind of thing.
You felt unloved. And your father treated you horribly, didn't he?
No, he didn't. My father was a very loving man, but he was busy.
Too busy for you. You were ignored by your father, and you felt
Well,
worthless.
No.
Didn't you?
Daddy can find better
How did
things
you
to
know?
do.
Wow.
Well, there must have been issues, and I probably was angry, and that was the fuel behind all the
Michelle
ambition
Nichols claims she despised you.
Yep.
Scotty, Sulu, and Chekhov all allegedly hated you.
That was their claim.
Sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
Sad.
Let's go back to your first audiobook.
But is it the job of the captain to be loved by the rest of the crew?
See, now there's the voice of wisdom.
Did you ever
My
think-
job was to say the words and try and get the show on the air, right?
Here, Frank has a question. Yeah, Frank, go ahead in Longview, Washington. Yes.
Yeah, George Takei has expressed some hostility toward
Yes, on our show.
Mr. Shatner.
I know.
I was wondering, because I kind of think that maybe this is like a pent-up kind of homosexual...
Do you think that Takei wanted you?
It's possible. Who knew what was going on in George's
you knew George
mind?
was gay, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You had no clue.
Well, as time went on and I began to recognize symptoms of that, is it possible?
Even in your new book, you admit you were many homosexuals came onto you. In fact, a man in a movie theater put his hand on your
That's
leg.
true. By the way, have we mentioned the name of my...
Never. I will never mention the name of
The name of my book?
Never
talk about...
So you get completely nude.
Well, up till now, I felt...
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now, is in stores.
And did you
he'll
love
be
it?
signing copies. I haven't even read it yet.
I thought he was going to fake it like he usually does.
Yes, I loved it. Of course I loved it.
It's
Of
a great
course I
book.
read it.
It's got
What
a
is it,
great-
Gary? What
it's
do you
got a
want?
great review.
If you go to JD page 1, what the guy was just talking about, we found a clip when George Takei was here, I don't know, 6-7 months ago. He was on the wrap-up show, and he suggested that he and Mr. Shatner did a scene together, and that Mr. Shatner tanked it so that it was cut out of the movie, and that's why George never got promoted as a character.
Oh, God.
Well, here's some of the things, George. Here's some of the things.
I tanked the scene?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means you threw the scene, you made it bad, and they
And
cut
they
it
cut
out.
it from the film.
Right.
And because they cut
Where
it
is
out,
that?
he never got promoted.
That's absurd, isn't
Let
it?
me play a bunch of things George said about you. Hold on. And respond to each one.
Okay.
William Shatner reeks of urine.
No, what about that?
It's true. I piss in my
This
pants
is from
a lot.
his book. This is from the book he wrote.
One night, William Shatner dutied on a gesticulating cowboy.
The cowboy was making bad upward motions with his finger.
Let's get back to your book.
Okay.
I'm talking about your first book.
Which book is that?
The audio book.
Let me
I'm going to
hear
play you
the-
some clips
Let
from
me
your
hear the
audio
audio book.
Okay.
One of the single greatest afternoons of my life was when a horny, black, handicapped kid stuck a bottle of vodka in my asshole while Jimmy Doohan fucked Patrick Stewart, and with his nose buried in George Takei's ass, Leonard Nimoy shit on John Wayne's face, while an enormous fried egg sandwich was jammed into Isaac Asimov's disgusting shit hole. And then all hell broke loose because fat-assed Michelle Nichols squashed a retarded midget's cock with a light bulb while grunting and shitting in small plastic bags of M&Ms. And then Walter Koenig showed up. He was so horny that for the next hour and 15 minutes, Walter jerked off DeForest Kelly until his firm hard cock shot soggy, congealed, come all over Lorne Michaels' pretty face. And then Gene Roddenberry washed Lorne's head off with hot piss. Oh my God! It was a party.
All right. What about that? There's a lot to digest.
There's a lot to digest, but don't swallow.
Wow. You are ill. This book, the new book, is just as honest, isn't it?
Up Till Now is out in the bookstores right now, and it is honest and truthful, and it's getting great reviews, and Howard's going to read it tomorrow.
As an actor, you never experienced gay sex. I don't even as an actor. I mean, actors are around a lot of gay people. There's a lot of free association with your thoughts. You're open to
Did
new
you ever
experiences.
try anything
Look who's
like that?
talking.
Did you? I'm not an actor.
Right.
Did you try to?
You sound like the machine.
Did you try homosexuality at one point?
No, never tried.
You never did.
No,
Not
even though
any
George
light-
encouraged me,
right.
I refused.
Not
George's.
like kissing, nothing.
Oh
nothing.
my God, no!
You even say you are upset about the new Star Trek movie. You still are peeved that they're going to have a new Star Trek movie without you.
And Leonard is in it.
Leonard is in it.
Talk
and
honestly.
I keep saying Leonard is in it, and I'm not. They're making a Star Trek movie without Captain Kirk, without the old Captain Kirk.
Right.
There's a young Captain Kirk. So I think they hit story problems and didn't know how to solve it. But it's not peeved. I'm just disappointed. I would love to have been. And J.J. Abrams is such a great movie maker that I would love to. So,
you would love to work with.
I'd love to work, but I got a lot of things to do.
You certainly do. Yeah. You're on a career roll, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I would say that. It's happening.
And when you talk about a new Star Trek, and they take Leonard Nimoy and they put him in, there is a jealousy.
No.
A professional jealousy.
No,
absolutely. There's nothing wrong with
Leonard
saying
got
that.
most of what he asked for. I think that was really good.
Well, maybe. He's getting a lot of money for it.
Oh, my God.
Is that true? Do you know what he's getting for it?
No, I have no idea, but it is a lot of money.
All right, look. You do claim that in the new book that you are upset how they killed your character off in Star Trek.
Thinking back, they were going to kill him off anyway.
Right.
So they said, well, either you can be in the movie and die or don't be in the movie. We're still going to kill you. So I was kind of hung up. And I said, all right, I want to be in the movie. But looking back, I wish they had done it with more timpanis and trumpets as against...
well, you're the whole show. Of course they should make something dramatic there, something that would be big.
They did, but, in a way, I think the producer was trying to kill the character off because it was a legacy of the old
Right,
guard.
Yeah.
And this guy was head of the new guard of Patrick and the next generation.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to kill as many antecedents, like a lion killing the cubs.
Yeah, but they have killed Star Trek. They've tried now to resurrect it.
Yeah,
that's true. Now, in your new book, up till now, which indicates there might even be another book.
Well, we hope so.
Yes.
And if not by me, it's certainly by you.
Yeah, I will write your final book.
And we have the audiobook already. I
have so many things. We have the audiobook. It's all done.
Nichelle Nichols has huge pissed flaps.
How did you know?
You wrote it.
Oh, that's right.
My cheeks are numb from George Takei's monster cock slapping my butt hole.
Right. Your read is awful.
I know. Let's get that guy. Maybe he can help me with it.
All right. You do admit in the book that
you're first of all, you're totally insane here. And hung up on homosexuality. I can see it.
You beat out Bill Cosby for the Priceline job.
I did.
I didn't know that.
That's amazing.
I didn't know that either.
He's Mr. Pitchman.
How did you find that out? What do you mean you didn't know that till you read that? Where did you read it?
Wherever. I mean, somebody, perhaps you.
You thought you were first choice.
Yeah, I thought, you go in, you don't think, when somebody offers you a job, you don't think, well, I guess I'm fourth in line. But
you were a genius to take the Priceline job because it was reported in the paper you made $10 million in stock.
No, the stock was given to me, but you know what a lockup is? When a new company comes in, you can't sell it for
2 years,
a year and a half or 2 years. So that's what happens. So I couldn't sell it. So I'm watching it go up, thinking I'm rich, and I'm poor.
Right. So by the time you could sell it, the Priceline stock had dropped.
Exactly.
I see.
It went from $150, something like that, to $2.
Priceline.com. That's where you go on and you buy the tickets. Are you still involved?
Oh yeah,
you are.
Aren't you? This is commercial-free radio.
No, I mean...
You're doing commercials.
No, I'm just saying, are you still involved with the company?
Absolutely.
You are.
He still does the commercials.
It's a
Do you
great
still
company.
have the stock?
No.
You sold it?
Yeah, when it was $2, thinking, it was all over.
Everybody knows the famous story that you lived out of a truck for many years.
Well,
things were not
years.
good. Well, for a while. Let's put it that way, yes. And that was difficult. But now I'm upset because I read that you had hip replacement and heart surgery. I'm worried about you. It says in your book here, January 2008, Bill had hip replacement surgery, developed heart complications on the operating table. What is that?
Idiotic. Somebody wrote that.
That's not in your book?
No, that's not in my book.
I think it is in your book.
No, no.
I don't think you read your book.
I did a hip replacement and perfectly healthy.
Are you okay?
Absolutely.
I'm worried about you.
I am riding in competition. I'm back. I'm running.
I was going to ask you, you're still riding?
Oh, my God, yes.
Do you know the Priceline stock is now trading at $139.66? Do you know that?
Yes.
And do you still own it?
No.
So why did you sell it?
Because
you didn't believe in that.
Well, it was the big bubble. Everybody was panicking and running.
So are you upset with yourself?
I was. Well, wouldn't it have been nice to go from $2 to $100?
Are you a wealthy man?
I probably am.
You are. Do you? This Boston Legal show you're on?
It got renewed.
Tremendous amount of money you make there?
Not tremendous, but really good. I mean,
where's all your money?
To some guy who is struggling to make ends meet, it's a fortune.
Are you worth $100 million?
No.
You are not.
No.
I do worry
you?
about your character, Denny Crane.
Why?
What are they doing with him?
What do you think?
I don't know. I think they're going to write you right into a corner where you can't get out, and then they'll be in trouble again.
Yeah, and I'm really curious. What do you mean? What would the corner be?
Well, you used to be able to try. Like you're not trying cases anymore. They're sort of. That was like the brilliant thing about it.
Right.
And now
that I would try a case and be able.
Yeah.
I did try some cases in the latter. Maybe they haven't played them yet.
Yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
it. Because basically they keep you quiet now.
I bet you William Shatner doesn't sit back and take things lightly. I bet you're in there with those writers, and I bet you ream them every once in a while about where they're putting your character.
Well, I would do that ordinarily, except that David Kelly is a genius.
I see. So you don't question it.
I never see him.
I see.
mean, these scripts, these
That's
magnificent.
his genius.
You know that Robin goes to Boston legal conventions dressed as Denny Crane? Do you know that? Now, here's something disturbing about you.
Yes, please.
You ride a motorcycle without a helmet.
That's right.
And without
Why?
leather or any kind of gear. What are you up to there? Death wish? Mother didn't pay enough attention? Father didn't pay enough attention? What's going on here?
Well, you got to. Why does one ride a motorcycle? Don't you?
Hell no. Fred does, but not me.
All right, you ride a motorcycle for the freedom of it. The wind and the smell and the heat and the cold. I mean, it's a sensual experience.
But you know how many deaths occur on motorcycles.
I do.
And
You know
you've
that
seen Gary
a lot of times it isn't your fault. It's motorists who are hostile to motorcycles.
Absolutely, you've got
But
to
you've
ride.
also seen Gary Busey, haven't you?
Yeah, that's not fun.
Right.
You want to end up like that?
The whole. I'm forced to wear a helmet because of Gary Busey, but the fun of motorcycling is restricted by wearing leathers and a helmet.
Have you ever fallen
wait
off
a
your
minute. So
motorcycle?
yes,
You have?
big time.
Were you wearing a helmet?
No, and nor leathers. I was wearing a T-shirt and shorts and sandals.
How did you look in that?
I was trying to escape George Takei.
Right.
But I had my helmet with me.
Yes.
But I wasn't wearing it. I was on a country road, and the bike came out from under me. I don't know why. And I slid across the road on my back, and I've got scars on my back and rear end.
All right. Now, listen, not only that, you reveal a lot of things in the book. You reveal that the Gorilla Foundation...
The Gorilla Foundation?
You were working for the Gorilla Foundation, and a gorilla grabbed your balls. Is that true? And what is that like when a gorilla
A gorilla grabbed my balls and then ate out James Doohan's ass.
He then turned around and offered. It was intimidating.
It must hurt.
It was very gentle. While the lowland gorilla had his hand on my scrotum.
Right.
The male gorilla that they had brought in to breed to her was 10 yards away behind a locked door that had bars on it, and he's shaking it in jealous rage.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah.
You understand that apes shake hands by grabbing one's balls. That's how they shake hands in the animal world. So
they're not shaking hands; they're shaking balls.
Yeah, but to them it's a handshake.
I
That's
understand,
what it wasn't
but
sexual.
in their language, it's a ball shake.
I mean, you think everyone's coming on to you,
right? they have what they call the Bolshoi the Bolshoi handshake. Okay.
Why, when you go trick or treating with your grandchildren, do you wear a William Shatner mask?
Because I love to record the look on the person's face when they say trick, and I take the mask off.
I see.
And it's me.
Are you aware of a trivia fact that the famous movies, the Halloween movies, the Michael Myers mask is a William Shatner mask turned inside out?
No, I didn't know
Do
that.
people
What do
know
you mean
that?
turned
Do you
inside
know
out?
that?
No, it's the mask itself.
It's a face of you. They obviously from the Star Trek years, and when they created the movie, they just merely turned it inside out, and in fact, it is your face on Michael Myers.
That's correct.
Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You're learning that for the first time.
I'm learning that for the first time.
You are, right?
No, I knew it.
You did know that?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't know you knew that.
It was bandied about. Well, I'm telling you.
that?
You should own a piece of that movie. That's why I'm shocked there isn't a suit. In your book,
you're getting my book Up Till Now, which is at the bookstores.
Yes,
even as we
Up Till
speak.
Now.
Right
Up Till Now, William Shatner. And by the way, William will be signing copies of his book tonight at 7 o'clock at the Barnes & Noble in Union Square, Manhattan. You can go over and say hello.
I was going to ask you if you were going to be out and about.
Perfect.
Don't bring any of that Star Trek crap. That's not what he's there for.
No, I'm signing the
book.
The book.
You will.
You won't sign anything else.
Will you yell at someone who brings a Star Trek piece of
I
memorabilia?
will yell so loud you'll hear it.
Right. You are a difficult
from
guy.
Long Island or wherever.
You save that for the conventions where there's many dollars to be made. Is that true?
Well, you know what?
I don't do conventions.
No more.
No more
They
conventions?
sort of
Why? Why no more conventions?
Because Star Trek conventions aren't.
They're not
they're
fun?
only no.
They aren't fun.
You despise your fans?
George and Nichelle are there.
Oh, absolutely, they're there. They're there
Well,
all the
they
time.
say, at least George says, that you suck off all the money if you come. He'd prefer you not to.
Did he use the word "suck off"?
Yes, he uses the word "suck off" a lot. Listen, I am honored that in your new book, Up Till Now, you describe your experiences in the homo room.
I know.
When you were on this show.
Well, it was quite an experience.
And you
imagine
say
coming to do publicity and being asked to go in the
the homo room.
Yeah.
You were on our show way back when, and I said to you, let's go downstairs to the homo room. And, I never really understood what your reaction to that might be. And you say, look, I didn't want to seem like an uptight guy, so I went along with it. But it must have disturbed you on some level. I take it from your book.
On several levels,
On
like
several
starting
levels.
on the surface.
What's wrong with
starting on the surface and working your way down to my mother's level?
What's
right?
wrong with two men being on a radio, going downstairs into a basement, and playing gay hijinks with one another? Why are you so uptight?
In front of 30 million people.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was shocked to read also in your new book, it was very revealing, that you were afraid that when you did a love scene with Angie Dickinson, that you would get a hard-on.
That's correct.
Right. Are you not so professional that you could maintain a flaccid state with an actress?
Is that something I'm supposed to react to?
I
it seemed
applaud
like
you.
a bed spring.
I applaud you.
I've heard that sound before.
I applaud you for saying that. I applaud you because when I did my movie, I was hard through 90% of the movie. Any scene I had with a woman, and one scene with Fred, I was hard. And, I mean, I find these kissing scenes erotic. I don't care that there's a camera on me. I was like shot out of a cannon.
Wang.
I loved it. Wang. Thank you,
Now,
George
is
Takei.
Angie Dickinson
Wang.
the only time you had that problem?
No, I used to have that problem a lot.
Did you? So what would you do?
No.
What were you doing with Angie Dickinson? What was the scene?
Well, we were naked and in bed, and
She's an attractive woman.
Oh,
sexual.
First of all, she's an extremely attractive woman now, but can you imagine when she was a few years younger?
Oh, I sure can. I remember beating off to her as a child.
She was extraordinary.
Yes.
And
you land this role. You're in bed with her.
I'm in bed with her.
Were you totally nude?
Sure.
Why totally nude? Don't they usually put a pair of pants on you?
Well, no. My ass was sticking in the air.
It was.
Yeah.
And did you say to her, "Listen, Angie, chances are I'm going to get aroused. I find you attractive."
No, somehow that conversation doesn't come up. Ordinarily, you are they're so busy technically. Move your arm to the left, Bill.
But so what? It's erotic. Have you ever had full penetration on a film set?
No, that's ridiculous.
You were never penetrated, or did the penetrating? What if I accidentally penetrated you? Would you be upset?
I would scream gently.
No, I'm being serious. So when you get into bed with Angie Dickinson, you say to her, "Look, this could happen." Did you in fact get an erection?
Not really.
You did not.
No.
Did you bang her off camera?
No, I didn't.
You did not.
No, although that would be wish fulfillment because she.
Did you try?
No. You don't want to.
Yeah, you did.
No. You don't want to. It's a
bullshit. You don't have a governor on you that stops you from doing that.
Listen, not talk about governors.
Come on.
The governor here didn't do that. No, you've got to be really careful with the people you work with. Yeah.
You say her silken skin flowed mellifluously over her hips.
I said that.
Into the rising swells of her ripened breasts.
Oh,
her
my.
long blonde hair
what
just
kind
barely.
of a book is this?
Who wrote this book?
He's memorized passages
from these dog-eared books that he keeps. Page
But
72.
you have an odd writing style. In the middle of this sexy story, you plug your website, and you say, "Yeah, he does." Several times in his book, he plugs his website.
You got to
in the
read it,
middle of the
Robin.
story.
You'll enjoy it. Honestly, you will.
right.
It's very funny.
I
It's
have to take a
done
look
with
at this.
great fun.
All right. You did write about the death of your wife.
Yes.
Which I didn't think you would. I thought that was off limits even in your book.
Well, it is sort of off limits, but I wanted to.
An editor would probably say to you, you have to
Well,
address
that's basically what.
Did they force you to do it?
Not they, but it's such a big issue in my life that I thought. And the book I wrote because I wanted to tell my kids what I was doing and what my life was like and my grandchildren. And I thought this is like a legacy. And this moment, this occasion in my life was such a huge thing.
Your wife died in a
pivotal.
pool, and you say the horror of it was that when the police came, you were under suspicion.
Well, everybody.
The husband.
The
is
husband always
yeah.
automatically until cleared.
I have to admit, I love you, and you've become a friend, but I suspected you as well. So I was one of those people as well. Yes. I figured maybe you lost your mind.
Jumped to the conclusion immediately.
I was ready to lock you up.
On the air.
Said he's not stable.
Oh, that's terrible.
You know.
Well,
you went to the homo room.
It was the tragic. You went to the homo room.
Right.
It was a tragic moment in everybody's life. Terrible, terrible occasion.
Hard to write about?
With tears in my eyes, and I couldn't get through. I did the audio book, by the way, my version of it.
Right.
And it was impossible for me to get through without breaking. It was a terrible, terrible experience, and I wanted to write about it in the way I did. Thought it was important, and it's my private gesture towards the people who read the book about how I felt about what happened.
Do you think her family will be upset that you wrote about it? Have you heard from them?
No, I haven't. They probably will be, but I'm very careful in the book to say what a magnificent woman she was. And
you even are angry in it. You say irresponsible people made accusations or tried to create suspicion. Other people talk about problems in our marriage. There was only one problem: alcohol. And you say you wrote the song "What Have You Done for Her?"
Yes.
It's heavy stuff.
Yeah.
You've had some bad stuff go down in your life.
Yeah. And again, the book is honest and to the best of my ability to tell the truth and tell how I was feeling, what happened.
You felt criticized in that, and you felt turned on by the public because people were suspecting you.
No, people didn't. Within days, within an hour, the police had declared it an accident. And
But didn't they criticize you for calling 911 instead of jumping in the pool and saving her? That was the big criticism.
that was the weirdest behavior on my part. I never could understand, as I write in the book, I never could understand why I turned away, but the phone was alive because her sponsor was on the phone as well, and I said call 911, and I dialed 911, and it was only years later that I realized that the horror, I couldn't look. I turned away in horror, and that's what I did. The pool was still. And again, looking back, the pool was still, and there was no motion. So I knew that she was dead. And what difference did it make? I think this was what was going on in my mind. If I called and jumped in, or if I jumped in and then called, because I couldn't deal with. Anyway, it was the horror.
Your instinct was just to get on the phone and say,
"Get me help, quick!" And then I jumped in.
But now you've had nightmares about, I should have jumped in first.
Who knows what you're going to do, you know? But all I can reiterate is that moment when, in total disbelief, you're looking at the site and sometimes
you freeze up, don't you?
And you freeze, and you don't. And I've never seen death, and all that kind of thing.
Not to compare this in any way to your situation, but remember when my dog fell in the pool? My dog can't swim. No, I'm bringing it up for a reason. And Beth said to me, "Jump in and save the dog." And I started to take my shoes off first. And I'm wondering, why did I start to take I should have just jumped in.
Of course. And there's no explaining why. That's
you
a wonder.
have to tell Mr. Shatner that you never jumped in.
Well, no, Beth jumped in before me and saved the dog's life, but
really?
I did help fish the dog out. So you and I do have this in common.
But
we're both out of our minds.
The inexplicable behavior that for years will remain with you. Like, what did I do in an emergency?
Right.
I took my shoes off,
Right.
you know, and I looked there, but I had the phone in my hand,
Right.
And I looked and dialed 911 quickly, and then I heard the playback of what my voice sounds like, disembodied, like I'm talking about picking up a cigarette or something. You know, there's no explaining what you're going to feel at this moment of horror and crisis.
Did you feel self-conscious after this thing happened? Like, oh, maybe I can't act anymore. I don't want to be around other actors. They're looking at me. They're looking at me funny. Any of that kind of stuff?
No, I
going
didn't think that, but I thought the irony of how much I loved Noreen. I gave my life to her in trying to help, and I'd known her for 7 years, but we had only been married for 1, and we loved each other with such passion, and to be thought of even for that while that I would have a hand in her death, where I've given up hunting because of how life is such anything alive is so precious to me. The koi in my in a pond.
Koi pond. You got a koi pond?
I got a koi pond.
Right.
It made me think, my God, because they come up to be fed, you know, and they're making little kissing sounds. Yeah. I'm looking at they're sentient beings. They're feeling things. It's hard to go fishing.
So, I stopped fishing too.
Exactly.
But let me ask you something.
So
Do you
to
still
think
eat,
that I would,
are you a vegetarian now? You didn't go that crazy.
No, but part of the lesson that I draw from all these things that happened to me in my life, and I saw it when it was laid out. David Fisher is this wonderful guy that I spoke the book to, and he laid it out. And once I read it, the first layout, I thought, that's my life, but what's the meaning? And I began to understand that decisions you make, opinions you have, at any point in your life, early or in the middle or towards the end, all have reverberations. They resonate in the rest of your life. So that you may decide to do something here, and years later, the reverberations of what you decided, even minutely, form the tapestry of your life. That's what your life is composed of.
Yeah.
All these decisions, both large and small.
So you don't like the way you handled yourself that night, but in retrospect, you're like, well, this is just what I did.
That's exactly
It's a
right.
part of who you
when
are.
she had when you had a funeral for her, did her family treat you crappy? Or
No.
They were okay.
Oh yeah, everything.
You were able to go to the funeral.
Oh yes, I made the funeral.
He was the husband. He would make the funeral.
I made the funeral.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just asking questions.
Yeah, no, all that. I worshipped her, and her death was my death.
How's the new wife?
Elizabeth and I are. It's
hot.
It's a miracle.
It's
yeah.
still it's going strong, even with your tremendous acting ego, being William Shatner. You are able to maintain a healthy relationship with this woman.
Well, you know what you say. I don't know how much mockery.
No mockery intended.
It's difficult.
You're an actor.
I was going to ask you,
her.
have you learned? Because, you've
Absolutely
had a number
not.
of relationships.
You learn from everything.
A woman who is with William Shatner has to devote herself to William Shatner.
Is that true?
Absolutely.
Well, yes and no, because I'm so grateful that Elizabeth's with me that I think I'm devoting myself to her as well.
How is sex after having your hip replaced? Does that encumber you in any way? Do you lay on your back now instead of the missionary position?
No, we are as experimental as ever.
You're still experimenting.
Experimenting and learning.
You're a genius.
Well,
you're always experimenting.
Is it tough to butt fuck John Wayne in the ass with
George Takei?
Now that he's been dead several years.
George Takei made this comment about you. Please respond to it.
Holy jeez, it's hot in Bill Shatner's behind.
What does that mean?
That means.
So what is the latest thing you've learned sexually with your wife? I mean, what new
What
heights?
are you trying now?
Yeah, what are you trying? What are you up to?
I'll tell you what I've learned.
Good.
I've learned that love, passion, empathy towards, and appreciation of the woman heightens the sexual act.
You didn't know that?
Well,
you just learned that now.
Every
It's unbelievable.
Why is she hysterical? Why is she laughing?
It's great when you're not paying for it.
I think you're going to say you teabagging or something you learned.
Teabagging?
Yeah, you doing any of that?
Teabagging.
Your balls are like tea bags. You put them over the eyes.
No.
You never do that.
I never heard of that.
You don't do that at all.
No.
See, now
Shame on
something
you.
else to try.
Where have you been? Could have done that to Nichelle Nichols.
Now, what were you doing all the time you weren't appreciating the woman?
I'm talking about the level of.
In your book, you don't bring up whether or not you've had two women at the same time.
No, I don't bring that up.
Why not?
Because who cares?
I care.
Well, I will tell you.
Did you ever have two women?
When I was young and single, and yeah.
Was that the greatest?
Yes.
Yes.
You cannot deny.
And sex for you, getting it up, this and that, as one gets older.
No, it's the greatest.
It's still
because the level of passion increases.
Viagra, Cialis, any of this?
None of that.
None of that.
No, it's just thinking of George.
You think about George when you're in bed. Thank you, George. Listen, let's go to Bonghead Eric, who has a question for Mr. Shatner. We're here to celebrate his excellent new book.
Up till
now, which indicates there might even be a
That's right. He's just bringing us up to date and more to come.
There's more to... God only knows what's left. Bonghead Eric, quickly.
Hi, William. Good morning.
Good morning to
Mr.
you.
Shatner is
Mr.
more appropriate.
Shatner.
The man's an icon.
William's good.
Go ahead.
Shatner, William.
No,
I wanted to ask you two questions. Your biggest regret in terms of all the hot, famous women that you've had sex with, what would be your biggest regret? And also, in your opinion, your biggest achievement in terms of all the famous, hot...
Who is the most famous woman you ever had sex with?
Well, let me tell you this by saying that.
No, really.
Let me say that about this. I have discovered that incidental sex is really of no value.
Right.
It's really not good.
You regret all of the just casual...
No value. Don't regret, but I'm saying that now, after all these many years
You're more
of running as
fulfilled
fast as
now.
you can... Exactly.
But what about famous women? You had famous women, though, right?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
No,
I'm not
really.
asking for a name.
Does he
Have you
not
had
name
famous
names
women?
I don't know. No. I think that's awful to out somebody who may, who cares? But
do you feel these women would be embarrassed that they made love to you?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. Heather Locklear.
None of my business.
When you had Heather Locklear, I'm not going to...
No. Heather was 19. She was. Who wouldn't have wanted to? Yeah.
Did you have thoughts about... I mean, don't tell me you thought of her as a daughter. Don't give me bullshit.
No.
You had sexual thoughts.
Oh, Heather is one of the great looking...
Did you ever masturbate thinking about her all those years you worked with her on TJ Hooker?
I don't do that kind of thing. It grows hair on your head.
Did you ever fantasize like her and Adrian Zemed doing it together?
No, can I be honest with you?
Oh, my God, you guys are so sick of
Mr. Shatner, working with Heather Locklear, I mean, listen, forget what she played on the...
Lady.
She's a sexy lady.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me after a long day on the set with this girl, you never went home and beat off to her image in your mind? Come on. Give me a break. You did.
Howard,
when do you ever lie?
Never. Howard,
I beat off to Robin every night.
Oh, stop it.
I've beaten off to Robin many a time.
Oh, he's lying.
And what about you?
I never beat off to Robin.
You don't beat off to Robin. Shame on you. Get out of here. No wonder that director yelled at you. It's ridiculous.
Can I give him an F, Marry, Kill?
What?
Let's go to Lou. Lou, go ahead.
Go ahead, Lou.
Yes, Lou, quickly, please. I have very
ahead,
little
Lou.
time for nonsense.
Mr. Shatner,
Call me.
Your story touched me quite a bit about your wife, and I had a similar situation. I had driven by a horrible traffic accident once, and as I got closer, I noticed that it was my father's car.
Oh, my God.
And instinctively, I should have stopped, but I kind of just kept going.
Wow.
And I drove for about 50 miles before...
Wow.
Yeah, 50 miles.
Lou, is that true?
No, but that's an extraordinary...
Lou, are you telling the truth?
I'm absolutely telling the truth.
And your behavior is totally inexplicable. You have no idea.
Why would he? But why?
Yeah,
why
but
would you drive?
shock of it. You don't want to face.
But that's different than what you happened to you.
miles.
He drove 50 miles.
He drove 50 miles. It's his father's car. Now,
Well, I tell you, I drove 50 miles with tears in my eyes. I'm guilty. I feel very guilty to this day. It's been 23 years.
Wow.
but why do you think,
forget.
Lou, you didn't stop for your father's car accident?
I just, I knew that he had died in there, and I just did not want to face it.
I see.
I just,
Oh my
I don't
God.
know.
Wow.
I can't explain it. That's what
No, that's exactly right. You can't explain it. You look back later and you wonder, why did I do that? And there's no explanation.
But what Mr. Shatner's saying is totally understandable. I get it. But what this guy's saying is crazy. Like,
Yeah, wouldn't you? You'd
He didn't
stop
want to
after-
face it.
No, no, it's
No,
not.
I'm not
it's
calling you. I'm not
it's
calling
not
you
crazy. It's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's shock. You're in total and shock. You have no idea. Reality leaves you, and
You've never
you're
been in that
following your
situation.
instincts.
You never know till
You
you're
never
in it.
know until you're
That's
into
right.
it. You have no idea what you're going
Bill, go ahead in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, hi, hello. This is Shippy Zigger in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I just want to
Oh,
say...
come on. What kind of voice? Don't put on a shtick with me.
Terrible.
This is a man who was voted an icon.
Can I ask Mr. Shatner something?
Yes.
Would he be more upset if one of his koi in the koi pond died or George Takei? Well,
All right.
Well, they
If
both
George-
make the same sucking sound. That's George, and is the.
I heard that you named all the koi in your koi pond after all the different Star Trek people you worked with. Is that true? What about that? If George Takei was to die tomorrow,
I don't
would
want
you
him
go
to
to his funeral? No, you don't want him to
Sure,
die,
no.
but let's say he did.
Listen,
would you go to his funeral?
Here's my feeling about those poor people. There's something pathological about 40 years later. I mean, I was supposed to have done something. Maybe I did. I have no recollection. But hey, isn't it time
to let go?
Let go. Let it go. He's 70-something years old. He's going to die soon. I'm going to die soon. Hey, man, it's a long journey. Forget about it. Wave.
Move on.
Hello, George. Have a good time.
Move on
Wait
with
a
your
minute.
Move
Let
on
me
with your
ask
life,
you
George.
something, because
Right.
you did have the roast, and George was the only
George
one.
got on, and I came in on a horse. The producers thought, hey, ride in on a horse, okay? So it leads you inevitably to the line of screw you, fuck you, and the horse
you rode in on, yeah.
So they give the line to George, right? George the comic goes, and fuck you, and the horse you drove in on. And everybody's just dead silence in the audience, like, what did he do?
You feel his level of anger is a little over the top.
Whoa,
Yeah.
man, what's his
Well.
problem?
William Shatner's book, Up Till Now. Everyone should get it if you are fascinated by the life of William Shatner as I am. And who isn't?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Believe
He's
me,
an
this
icon.
is a man who should be studied. He is
Dissected,
an icon.
I believe, is the
Dissected for
regulation.
sure. You must get the book Up Till Now. It's a fun book. He even makes fun of himself by plugging his website constantly in the middle of erotic stories. This hour flew by. Do you know we've been talking for an hour?
No, I had no
commercial
idea. No,
interruption,
no.
nothing.
That's wild.
I could talk to you all day.
Howard, it's so good to see the two of you, Robin. It's such a pleasure. You haven't changed. The program is great.
I am fantastic. You are right again. You're an excellent
You got
judge.
this whole wing of this building.
Yeah,
That's
they
wild,
locked
man.
us in.
I'm a very big star. Yeah. You don't realize it. No one realizes it, but me.
I'm doing a talk show. I want you on my talk show.
When are you doing that? I'm unavailable, unfortunately. but-
On A&E. On A&E.
I don't do A&E. I don't do
in
cable.
the fall.
Right. Really?
You don't? Yeah.
You're doing a talk show.
Yeah.
Will
Called,
anyone get a word in edgewise?
No, I mean, I'm doing a talk show.
William Shatner, you are the greatest.
Thank you.
And what an honor to know you. Congratulations on Boston Legal. What they're doing your character, I don't know. I don't care.
We'll find out.
I'm
yeah,
sure it'll be
I
fine.
hope they don't. It's a great character.
That's right. We're going to be back. And next time you come on, I want you to think about this question.
Yeah.
How many blowjobs have you gotten in your whole life? All right.
Uncountable.
Do you think if a man says 84, that's a high number or a low number?
84 is low.
Low.
84 is like a day.
Wow. Oh, you're
In the
awesome.
life of.
You're awesome. You're my hero.
he's good for 500 blowjobs. I bet.
Maybe your parents didn't love you, but I love you. And that's all that
My
matters.
parents love me and I love you.
I don't know. You didn't get enough love.
We never do.
No.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got a lot. 80 blowjobs as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Where's
84.
the lack of love
What was
there?
it? You lost 4 there. It's 84.
I still think he banged Heather Locklear, but what do I know?
Now, Mr. Shatner, you've been doing Howard's show for a number of years
Many
now.
years, yeah.
And now that he's uncensored and he can
It's
sort of
no
speak his
different.
mind,
He's just awful as usual.
he's gotten worse.
He's gotten worse. Well, it was bad. Now it's really bad.
And your advice for George Takei is to
Just get a life. It's so funny, but I would have thought that there was a machine, like you were playing a piano or a keyboard or something like that. How do you pick? But you're cutting and pasting.
Yeah, I'm just taking bits of audio, and I can even make words. If you say like shoot and hit, I can make shit.
No, I understand. I understand how you're doing it, but first of all, putting it together is tedious. Then you're thinking the words are coming up, not necessarily making sense, but they end up being funny. It's a great skill.
Thank you
great,
very much.
funny
Thank you.
way of doing things.
For sure. A lot of people don't realize that you're toiling away in that studio working on these audio clips, trying to come up with funny bits to get recognition from the man himself. That has to be pretty cool.
That's like the highest honor, yeah. It's awesome.
You're floating right now.
I am. I'm a big William Shatner fan, Star Trek fan, and huge fan of the movie Halloween, which they used his mask in that movie, in the original. And so it's definitely an honor. It's cool. It's just so cool that, you know, he has such a good sense.
They look like young girls. I mean, in their 20s. They wrote me a letter. They said they would do anything to meet John Bon Jovi.
How old are they?
I don't know. Let me ask them. Hey, girls, how old are you?
Wet bitches.
You girls there, Nicole?
Yeah.
Yeah, how old are you girls?
Well, I'm actually 27. My younger sister, she's young. She's in high school.
No. When you girls write me a letter and say you do anything to meet Bon Jovi, you know, this ain't Z100. I mean, this, you know.
I wrote the letter.
Yeah, this is a hardcore show, honey.
I know, but, you know, I've been a fan forever.
You say you'll do anything to meet Bon Jovi.
Well, you know, I threw it out there. I don't know what, you know.
All right, here, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Let's see how serious you are. Why do you like Bon Jovi so much? You think he's cute?
Of course, but, you know, I like the whole band. I love everybody in the band.
So you like the music?
Of course.
Would you eat whipped cream out of Artie's asshole?
Oh, God.
Well, you said you'd do anything.
Well, is that what it's going to take?
That's anything.
I'm just asking you a series of questions. I ain't telling you what it's going to take.
Do I get to meet
Oh, God.
Do you what? Do you what, Artie? What?
If that happens, do I get to meet Springsteen?
No, you just get
What am I
this.
getting?
You get rimmed by a girl.
You get this nice-looking girl
Let
to
me
eat
say it.
whipped cream out of your asshole.
Oh, all right.
That's your treat.
See, the funny thing about my asshole is it's located on my cock.
Yeah.
All right, would you eat whipped cream out of Artie's asshole?
Well, it depends if he had some testing done.
Well, see what I mean? You're
I
not
just
willing.
told you I got an 890.
You're not willing to do anything.
I am too.
No, you're not. We just offered you something. Your first answer was no.
No, I didn't say no.
What did you say?
Well, I just said make sure everything's good with him.
Let me ask you something. If I told you that you have to lick hot chocolate off an amputee's stump, would you do it?
Sure.
You will do that.
Sure.
Oh, but I have to get tested.
No.
All right, if I get a guy here from the Guinness World Book of Records and we try to set the record for the most clothespins ever attached to a woman's breast, would you do that?
I would rather do that.
You'd rather do
Really?
that than lick a stump
Yes.
or put your tongue up Artie's asshole and lick whipped cream out of it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, I'm just
Now,
trying to
you
get an idea.
realize the breasts have to be bared to put the clothespins on.
Well, it's better than the other two options. You have to take the, you know, pick the best out of the hands dealt.
Mm-hmm. Would you live with a bear for a week in a zoo?
No.
You won't. So you
Live with
won't-
a bear?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a tiger. No, you know, I don't know. No, I mean, I don't think that's even, you can't even do that.
If I can arrange it.
You would get killed.
No, you would get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Your
I know.
sister would see Bon Jovi.
Right. All right, let me ask you this. If I bring you in here and I demand that you drink cat urine, you know, gargle
do
with
it.
it, you will do it?
For sure.
You would.
Totally. I don't know what else to do. I've been trying to meet these guys since I was like 9 years old. I've gone to all the shows. I mean, they're awesome.
Would you lick a tiger's asshole if he was chained up?
I guess.
And I have to get tested. You're drinking cat piss.
All right, here's the ultimate question.
Giving a tiger a rim job.
Because this is the one I'm thinking for you. Would you let
Okay.
a cockroach crawl into your vagina?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yes, it is. I don't say it's nice.
That's the point.
I don't know that it's correct even politically, but
it's definitely not.
Would you let?
But it falls under
I
the
don't even know.
category anything.
Would you allow a cockroach to crawl into your vagina?
Into your tight asshole.
No, seriously. I'm being
I've
serious.
never even heard of such a thing.
I know.
Where'd you come up with that one?
I'm asking, would you do it?
You've heard of eating out a tiger's asshole?
You wrote me a letter
I
saying
would rather do that than lick a butt for sure.
you would rather have a cockroach in your vagina.
Well, no, I don't want that. I'd rather do I'd rather drink urine any day.
Okay, so you would rather than drink it, you would gargle cat urine, or you would allow a cockroach to crawl into your vagina.
I would do the urine thing.
But
That
you
would
won't
be
do the
the deal,
cockroach.
though.
The cockroach is off the table?
Wow. How about the tiger?
It seems like you could get sick from that or something.
Sure you could. What, from a cockroach?
Maybe.
I don't know if you could get sick from that. I'm sure you could get sick from drinking cat urine.
Yeah, I think the cat urine is the more dangerous thing.
Yeah, what are you talking about, Brainiac?
You may not. I don't know. If you had to, I don't know. What happens if it, gets bacteria or something? That's kind of gross.
Right. Okay. I'm just asking what you said you'd do anything, and I'm trying to figure out what anything is to meet Bon Jovi.
Well, I didn't know what it was. I want to meet these guys, and my sister and I just traveled all around.
I understand you want to meet these guys, but I got to have you do something. Would you let a cockroach crawl into your vagina?
How could that even happen? How could he even go in there?
Because you'll hold it open, and we'll direct it towards your vagina.
Put some bait in there.
I'll put a cockroach on the tip of my dick.
We take a straw, we put the cockroach in the straw, we insert the straw into the vagina, and we tap on the end of the straw, and the roach will go
Oh
down.
my God! How do you even get it out?
Fred has done this before.
Fred knows how to do it.
Getting it out is your problem, sweetie. We're only getting it in.
Yeah, we don't extract the cockroach.
Put a roach motel
How
in your
could you
pussy.
even get it out?
Well, I'll tell you how we'll get it out.
We
We'll
don't
tie a
care.
little like lasso around his body so we can pull him out like a tampon.
It'll be a cockroach tampon.
You know what we'll do? We'll
Will
put a little camera on him.
Will you take a cockroach tampon? Is what we're asking.
That's what it's going to take.
That's what it's. I didn't say that's what's going to take. I'm asking if you would do it.
Well, I guess.
You would. All right. Well, let me check that off.
Look, let's cut to the chase here. You and your sister let me and Benji fuck you 6 ways to Sunday.
No, that's not on my list. No.
Oh, no?
No.
Oh, shit.
That's not on
I'm
the
not making
table.
anyone do that.
That's your list.
Okay, what if it's just me?
Not on the table.
All right. Let's see. You realize you'd rather have a cockroach than you.
I mean, what's this broad's problem?
Would
Oh,
you
come
hide?
on.
Would you hide a AA battery in your ass and smuggle it through airport security?
Sure.
You will.
That's better than the cockroach.
Okay. Okay. All right. Finally, I need to know this. We're going to do a weird food segment. Would you eat a cooked piece of a dead person?
Yes.
You would.
Wow.
Like if I gave you a hand or something or a thigh.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, totally.
You'd eat the whole
Anything that has
thing?
to do with that?
You would eat a human being?
Well, a whole human being.
Not a whole human being, like a leg.
How do they even prepare that?
Well, with salt and vinegar and
Garlic, a little
the same way
garlic.
they do a steak.
And some cilantro.
Saute it. Would you actually kill the person as well?
No, sir. I'm being serious. Will you eat a human being's leg?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me check that
And how
off.
would they even? Yeah. I mean, they have to like take all the flesh off or what?
No, I mean the skin is
What,
the
did
best
you
part.
want it filleted?
Skin's all crackly when you eat it.
You want the bone?
You ever have chicken?
that.
Do you
It's
ever eat
the
chicken?
bone.
Do you ever eat chicken?
Of course.
So they leave the skin on chicken?
Yeah, it's true.
Right.
I do it.
Wow.
All right, finally. And I'm just trying to figure out the parameters here.
Okay.
Because you sound like you're a player. If you would eat a dead person,
Totally.
would you allow
that's
us?
not really that. You wouldn't.
I'd have a hard time with that, yeah. And I don't know that I need to meet Bon Jovi all that much.
We wouldn't. Oh, and of
I'll be
course
honest
we
with you.
wouldn't, you nut job.
I'm not bragging, but I've been to John Bon Jovi's house, and it ain't all it's cracked up to be. I've been
Well,
there,
I
and
didn't
I
say I
left.
wanted to go to his house.
You know what's funny? I was there at a party with him, with Bruce Springsteen and Paul McCartney, and you know what? I left early.
Well,
so you're asking the wrong asshole.
You also left your engagement party early.
Right. It was boring.
Well,
and your wedding will be the same.
I'll be the first one to leave my wedding.
No, you know.
What do you
I
imagine will happen when you meet Bon Jovi?
No, I want to go see them at their last show in Madison Square Garden.
Last show of this tour.
Oh, you mean you do all this just to go to a show?
Well, no, I want to meet them too.
Yeah.
We got the runaround when we went down to San Jose. They gave us the wrong tickets that we bought. The whole thing was screwed up.
Cute girl like
got there.
Cute girl like you should have been able to get backstage.
She's really cute.
Yeah, look, I got a picture right here.
It ticked me off when we got there. We got the wrong seat.
How'd you get a Mercedes? Your parents gave you a car?
No, I worked for it.
What do you do?
I have a catering business.
No kidding.
And you're going to accept a cockroach and eat a person?
Yeah.
Hey, I could probably cook up the leg pretty good.
Look how cute she is. Look at the TV camera.
Really good.
She's really cute.
Yeah.
Season it up, you know. I don't know. It's kind of nasty.
I bet you Richie Sambora would bang you hard.
How did she not get backstage?
I don't know.
I asked. We met the guys from AEG Live, and they're like, "Oh, Bon Jovi never does a meet and greet," and it's like, what?
Could we put a live mouse in your ass?
Sure.
Okay. And finally, and this is a big final one, would you allow us to raise a hamster in your vagina?
I don't think that's a good one.
Just like it's in there and then it pokes
How
its head out.
long does it have to stay to be fully grown?
Well, I mean, it lives in there for like an hour and then we feed it.
Oh, that's
There's
raising.
no way. There's not room for that.
You're tight?
Definitely.
We'll make room.
I was going to say the hamster had to live there for 2 years, but I can see she ain't even going for an hour.
Well, that's raising it. Yeah, you know.
There's no room.
Would you be willing to
I
go
think
down
it's
to?
better for me.
Would you be willing to come to New York? I'll set it up. You can meet Bon Jovi right here in the studio.
Okay.
But you'd have to go to Ground Zero, the sacred ground of 9/11, and hold a sign up supporting Al Qaeda.
That's just kind of a wrong thing to do.
It's absolutely wrong.
I'd probably get killed.
There's a very good possibility, yes.
And we'd get great radio.
But would you be willing to do that?
Could I have a little sign on the back of me that says not?
No. It would say, I love Al Qaeda.
What's the
right
point?
at Ground Zero.
I love Osama.
I love Osama bin Laden.
You think they'd really believe me?
I don't know. That's for you to find out.
Osama bin Laden rules.
Just dress like I normally do?
Yes. Topless.
They probably would arrest me.
They might. They very well might.
Topless, they'll definitely arrest you.
But just think of your reward. You get to meet John Bon Jovi.
Oh, wait a minute.
Is it
Didn't
just John? I don't get to meet Richie. I want to meet Richie.
And Richie. And Gary Bryan. And
What
Tico.
about Tico and David?
And Tico and David.
I love those guys, too.
David Bryan.
Yes.
Gary.
Tico just got a new haircut. He looks pretty good.
Yeah, you would meet Tico. But you've got to go down topless to Ground Zero and wear a sign that says, I love Osama bin Laden and Al Qaeda.
I'd do it.
You would do it.
Nobody would think it was legit because I'd be topless.
You better hope they don't think it's legit.
Well, they wouldn't. It would be kind of, if I wasn't topless, then they would think that,
They'd know it was a radio promotion.
yeah, they would know if there's a girl standing out there, a blonde chick with her boobs hanging out with a sign.
All right, here's the final thing you'd have to do. If I'm trying to figure out what I really want you to do. Would you agree, since you said you'd do anything?
Okay.
You have to taste the sperm of everyone on the show, all the guys, and then give us an opinion on who tastes the best.
I'd do it.
All right.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're a caterer. You're used to taste testing.
Yeah, in other words, we'll blow our load into your mouth, and then you...
Oh, that's how it goes. That's not the same thing.
Well, how you
All
going
right,
to taste it?
well, you want us to blow our load into a cup?
Yeah, you bring in your little specimen, and then that's how it would go. And then I could probably try and say, okay, who's who.
We're going to number them, and then you can tell us
Jeez.
which one is best, and then we'll reveal whose number is what.
She's adding stuff.
Yeah.
She could identify.
Well, doesn't that sound better?
I can't even believe what you're telling me. You really
She's
are?
working on this contest.
Wow. Now I got to
Hey,
read
I
for Bon
didn't see you guys
Jovi.
would call. Everyone was making fun of me that I sent something out, but I mean,
How
how
about
else am I going to do it? I live out in the sticks in Oregon.
Honey,
how about one last thing?
honey, you're not screwing around about this.
She really wants to meet Bon Jovi.
You actually ruined the bit because we were going to gross you out, and then, but you are a real player.
Totally.
What Artie? What's your idea?
To get to meet Bon Jovi, would you consider shutting up for 2 seconds?
That was rude.
Would you be willing to fly to Hyannisport, where Ted Kennedy is the most popular, and wear a sign that says, Kennedy deserves brain cancer. Would you wear? Would you wear? Yeah, that's a terrible thing.
Oh, well,
It's a
one
terrible
amendment.
thing.
Would you wear signs as error?
That's better than the Al Qaeda thing.
All right. Okay,
is?
so that's a yes. It's a
Yeah,
terrible
I'd
thing.
do it.
Would you take
It
an?
is a terrible, but nobody would believe it. I mean, that's just really temporary, you know?
Right.
How long are we talking for?
Would you take an Alka-Seltzer enema?
Sure.
That means your whole asshole will be foamed up.
That's okay.
All right.
I'd do it.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do with you. I'll talk to Bon Jovi and see if I can't get those guys to come in here because it sounds like you're a real player.
That would be awesome.
Would you be willing to go to a hospital and spit on some cancer kids who are dying of cancer?
That's really sad.
It's sad. It's a horrible thing to ask of someone. I think it's the most rude thing I could ever ask, worse than the Al-Qaeda thing.
No, it's actually probably the worst thing you mentioned out of everything.
That's right, but that's what it might take. Would you be willing to go to a hospital and spit on kids with cancer?
How would you even do that?
I can
Well,
arrange
you'll do it.
I don't have to worry about doing it. You do.
Just go into hospital rooms?
You just walk. If I
individually,
can get
one
you in
by
the hospital, you walk into their room. You say, "Excuse me, I understand you're dying of cancer." And the little kid, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, would say, "Yes, that's true, ma'am." And then you just hock a loogie on him.
And the spit is dripping down his bald head.
Right, but
you have to bring evidence.
But after it's over, you know, you get to see Tico's new haircut, everything.
You know, if you did something like that, then, you know, you could say, you know, apologize
Right.
afterwards and then,
So
you know,
you-
give them something and, you know,
All right, good. All right.
they'd understand.
All right, you're a real player.
What are you going to give him?
I don't know. You can talk to them and give them, you know.
Like a snow globe?
Candy or give them some candy or, you know, I don't know.
Right. Here's some candy.
I just spit on you. Here's some candy.
Here's something to speed up that cancer eating you alive.
Well, every single kid likes candy, cancer or not.
Give him a
Right.
cigarette.
Well, I tell you what, honey. I figured we were going to blow you off in 2 seconds, but you're hanging right in there. You're ready
Yeah,
to take
I know,
on
man.
any task. You're a hardcore chick.
This is amazing.
I didn't write in for nothing.
You're impressing me.
She really meant it.
I knew what I was up against when I called you guys, and every single person in this town's been giving me crap all week. So I'm just like, you know what? They're like, you're not getting on. You're not getting on. I'm like, well, you know.
Says, Dear
I
Howard,
am.
I love Bon Jovi. I'm completely obsessed with everything Bon Jovi, especially Richie Sambora. I want to meet the band so badly. I will do anything. And then, you know, I read this, I go, yeah, she thinks this is Z100.
right.
Like, oh, she'll, you know, stand on her head or something. But this chick's for real.
So
yeah, just so you know, I was a state gymnastics champion and all that stuff, so I can do all the flexible flips, all that jazz, if that could be incorporated into something.
Well, when they're putting in the cockroach tampon, maybe you
Yeah,
could do
it
a
could be on your head.
headstand or
Because it'll be easy for us
Yeah, I
to
guess.
photograph
I don't
that.
know. I just thought I'd throw that in.
Would you let bees sting your labia? We've never done that on this show. Like, if I could get a beekeeper to come in here, you would do it?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Let's say
I
I
don't
get,
really know how they do it. I mean,
I'll tell you how they do it. I get a beekeeper in here. He rubs some crap on your labia.
oh, to get it attracted to something?
Yeah. And then they land on there and they get pissed off that it's not a flower. They sting your labia.
Okay. That sounds pretty brutal, but I'm not allergic to bees.
All right.
Well, that's good.
Would you let Richard Christie stick boogers in your vagina?
That's disgusting.
It is. It is. I admit it is. I'm not saying it's
That's
pleasant.
worse. Well, you know, that might not be worse than the cockroach because you can just get that out of there right away. You never know what that cockroach is going to do.
Right. All right. So you would be willing to have him put his boogers in you?
I don't really think that's a good idea. I like the other ideas better.
I knew you liked them better, but if that is the one we decide, you will do it.
You guys can take your pick, but, you know, be kind.
The booger thing really turns you off.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
That's kind of...
You'd rather have bees sting your labia.
Totally.
Drink
Right.
urine, eat a tiger's ass.
One.
You'd rather eat a tiger's ass and drink urine than have than have a booger in your vagina.
I would rather drink urine.
And eat a human
Probably.
being.
That's not a big deal. People have done that before. I mean, what are you going to do? You
The
do it.
Donner Party when they were delirious.
Who do you know that's eaten a human being before? I mean, you're acting like that's not a big deal.
Yeah, you know somebody who's done this?
It is a big deal, but, you know, I mean, people have done it. I mean, what do you do when you know, you see in movies and stuff where
Yeah.
people have been out and...
That's the one I'm leaning toward, by the way. You eating a human leg. Imagine when she gets down to the feet.
It's going to be like a small leg.
A small leg, a child's leg.
I also saw.
God, that's sad.
But
What?
with the feet, huh?
A child's leg.
With the foot. I mean, you don't have to eat the toenails, but you do have to. Like, you know how, like, when you eat chicken,
Right. Sometimes the feet are gone and sometimes they're on.
sometimes I'm going to leave the feet on. We're talking about like a
You have to eat the
5-year-old.
foot, too?
What?
You have to eat the foot, too?
Well, you'd eat the foot, but not the toenails. But you know how you suck on the bones of a chicken?
Right. You can't eat the bones and the nails, but.
Right.
We'll
But,
save
mean,
I
you
don't
can-
even know if that even works the same like chicken. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a chicken leg. I mean, it's no different than eating the leg of a chicken.
We'll save the
leg
toenails for
is
Tabitha.
actually the best part. That's a lot better than eating something in the middle, you know, where all
But
the
I didn't
fat
hear
is.
what you said. I'm curious about you. What did you say?
Well, I was just saying the leg, you guys kind of picked the right spot because it's the muscle, which is the part that you actually would want to eat, not the stomach, like where all the blubber is on most people anyway.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a stomach. It would be a leg.
I mean, that's probably one of your best choices besides, like, maybe an arm or something.
So you will eat a baby's leg?
That's really sad, but I would pick that over...
The whole leg. You're talking thigh and
Yeah,
the lower
thigh
leg
and
the
foot.
foot.
Yeah.
Thigh.
What,
For some reason,
a
I was
leg?
just picturing the calf.
Sorry?
I was just picturing the calf.
The calf is the meatiest, nicest part, I would imagine. It's dark and
Yeah, that'd
white.
be pretty good. Well, the quads might not. I don't know.
Do you
I don't
care
know.
what race the child is?
No.
Yeah, do you like dark meat or...
Would you like dark or white?
Or Spanish food.
I think inside all the meat's the same.
What if we impregnate you and after 3 months we get the abortion and you eat the abortion on the show?
That's disgusting. I wouldn't do that.
That you wouldn't do. All right, I'm just trying to get the
No.
parameters here.
That's killing. You know, that's bad.
Well, I mean, the abortion,
Somehow we're going to have to get that baby leg.
I don't know that I can get a baby, so we might have to grow a baby in you so that you can eat it.
And then kill it.
I'm saying
A fetus baby leg.
a fetus, like a 4-month-old.
Like a frog's leg, it'll be.
Like a 4-month fetus.
Well, that's interesting. If we could get a parent to sign off on this, would you eat a baby's leg while it was
Wait,
still alive?
But wait a second. I'm being serious now. If we get the fetus and we cook it, would you eat it?
Okay. Cook a fetus?
Your fetus.
No, I wouldn't do mine. I wouldn't. No.
It's
No, I wouldn't.
So
do
that's
that.
no.
Who would actually do that?
I'm prepared to cook your fetus, have you eat it, and then I am really prepared to get the whole Bon Jovi crew in here.
Yeah, but then they'd never talk to me.
Oh, they talk to you.
No way, they wouldn't.
I think
never...
I think
They
Richie
and everybody else would
Richie
wanna
went
talk
out
to
with
you.
Denise Richards. I think he talked to you.
Not if I did something like that. I don't want these guys to think I'm like an idiot.
Too late.
I'm not. I'm
But
not
a fetus is like a soft-shell crab as opposed to a human leg, which is more like a chicken leg.
No, I do the leg.
All right, the leg. Okay, I'm trying to understand what you do and what you wouldn't do.
Yeah. So eating that kind of stuff, I'm a little bit better at that. I'm not an idiot.
No, you're
Not at
not.
all.
You're certainly not.
No,
an
I
idiot.
work really hard and, I'm not crazy.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. I mean,
No,
who wouldn't want to meet Bon Jovi?
Yeah, we
Who wouldn't have a cockroach in their pussy for?
Who wouldn't eat a baby leg?
Of course.
No, the eating thing, I think, I don't get to choose, but
Hmm.
that would be the...
All right, I'm going to look into this eating a 5-year-old's leg. That's the one I'm leaning toward, or the cockroach living in your vagina, or the booger. That's what I'm leaning toward.
Lean towards the first one.
Eating the human leg.
Totally.
Who wouldn't eat a human leg to meet a 50-year-old rocker who wears spandex?
You wouldn't eat a leg,
46.
Artie?
Huh?
You wouldn't eat somebody's leg?
Artie
Only
would
if
eat
it-
anything.
Oh, well, only if it meant staying.
I was gonna say, that would probably be the most nutritious thing.
Rich, you're on the air in Cape Cod.
Hey, how's it going, Howard?
Hey.
Hey, I just wanted to say that this lady, she obviously has some kind of mental issues. I like to donate $700 to anyone at Beth. Hey, relax. I like to donate $700 to one of Beth's charities if I could come in and meet Bon Jovi whenever the next time they're on. You don't even have to have them on.
You have to.
Demanding.
This chick is hardcore. I'm very impressed with her dedication.
I haven't done anything yet, so you can't even go there.
Right. Yeah. I'm just trying to find out what it is we can do, and I understand that you draw the line at eating your own fetus.
Totally. I wouldn't do something like that.
Well, you thought about it.
Would you eat your own finger?
No.
No.
And then I don't have a finger.
I know that. I'm just seeing if you'll do it.
No.
No. I mean, there's obviously
But you'll
limits.
taste
I
our
haven't done
cum.
anything
You'll
yet.
taste our cum, though, and tell us which tastes best. I believe I will win.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. I'd have to do it to find out. Scott, go ahead.
That
in
was
Boston.
rude.
Yes, Scott.
Howard,
Yes.
having a kid or getting a kid pregnant, getting her pregnant, and having an abortion and eating the baby, eating the fetus.
That's what you like to see?
You want to see that?
No, I don't want to see that. I can't even fucking
Scott
listen
wants.
anymore.
Scott votes for that, Nicole. I don't know. My audience.
do that.
I have to please my audience. I'm going to have to impregnate you, and then we're going to eat the fetus on the air.
Oh, my God.
I would never do that.
That is
That wouldn't even be a choice. That doesn't even make
All
sense.
right. All right. Look.
You wouldn't lick Artie's ass.
Yeah.
You eat a fucking dead baby.
That really, I thank you, sir. I know, I'm a little insulted. I have to.
I'd like the one thing she won't do is eat your ass.
I have to get tested. You know what? Now I want to get tested. I
All
want
right,
you to
I'll
eat my
tell you what
ass.
I'm going to do, Nicole, because I'm short on time. Let me think about this. Now that I understand the parameters, and I will get back to you with what I'm going to offer you if I can get Bon Jovi to do this, okay?
Okay, so I'll be able to meet the band and go to the show?
I believe so, yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
And it's back down the rabbit hole for you.
Oh, give me a break. I haven't done anything yet. And you guys... it's
Would you
not
be
gonna
willing to be
an
thrown into
accident.
an active volcano?
No.
All right. Okay, got
would
it.
die.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
you.
Right, bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, that is Nicole. We're trying to figure out what she would do to meet Bon Jovi, and I'm now aware of the parameters.
So Gary, what do you think about Nicole calling in this morning? Like, she said she'd do a lot of stuff, but you really think she'd do it? Is she just one of those people that just wanted to get on the show?
No, I think, you know what, she wrote us a letter, and I saw the letter, and she looked like this nice, clean-cut girl, and she said, I'll do anything to meet Bon Jovi. And I brought her up at the meeting, and I said, you know, she doesn't realize what anything means. You know, and I thought the bit was we throw all this wacky shit, she'd be totally insulted. It turns out she knows what anything means, so I thought she was like a player. And, I mean, I don't think she's looking to do any of that stuff, but I think she really wants to meet Bon Jovi that badly. So I think she would do some of that stuff.
You didn't think like some of the stuff just sounded like she was yessing you guys, and she's like, yeah,
No,
I'll do that.
Because she said no to some things.
True. You think she'll really eat a human leg, even though you guys
I
would
think
really
she-
let her do that?
No, I couldn't really let her do that, but I could totally see her with her tongue in Artie's ass.
So you think she's going to come up to the studio sometime soon?
We have to figure out what we can get her to do, and I got to call Bon Jovi, but she'll do something wacky to meet Bon Jovi.
Which one would you want her to do?
I'd like to see a hamster raising a vagina.
The hamster?
Yeah.
I was a fan of the cockroach tampon.
Yeah, but a hamster, you know.
Hey, how you doing? You know, I was coming to Sirius. This will be the second time, and I really felt weird the last time I came because I didn't come see Howard, and I know Howard. And I just thought it would be great fun to see him. I'm going to kick off my True Colors tour. It's the second annual one. It's got a lot of great people on it. I'll invite these two guys if they want to come, if they can. You know, come by. It's a great show this year at Radio City. It's me, the B-52s, Jane, it's Kate Curtin, Carson Kressley is the host, the Clicks, and the Indigo Girls, I think, are at Radio City. It's a pretty fun tour, and I got a new album out, which I'm very excited about. You know, it really came out. It was what I wanted to do, and it really came out the way I hoped it would. So visually and sonically. So I'm excited. Except, you know, it's kind of early, so you know, I'm excited. But not that excited. No, I'll be happy to see Robin and Howard.
Look who's sitting here with me, Cyndi Lauper. You know, I always liked this woman. What?
I haven't seen you in ages, and when I came last time,
Yeah.
because they can't stand to come by, and I know they're in here,
and I feel like a dirty rat. You know, like when your friends that live in L.A., they come to New York and they don't call you, and then you find out they came, and you feel like, wow.
I always like you. I like you very, very much. Very much.
Oh, there you
so.
go. Using that radio voice. Ooh.
You're here with Steven and Knox. These guys play keyboards. They play guitars. They're excellent musicians in their own right. Look at you. What's going on with you? You know, this woman, I'm thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell Cindy this. I always think
You
she
didn't
was...
mention I'm playing dulcimer. I didn't bring the trombone on purpose because I didn't think, you know.
You know, I once played the dulcimer, and people used to tell me that's not a real instrument, that anybody can play the dulcimer. But it is difficult, or no?
Well, I don't play it. Well, I played it because most of the people that used to play it are dead, you know, because it was very popular in the 1800s.
Nobody plays the dulcimer
See,
but
that's
you.
good. Oh, well, I don't know. You know, I'm sure I play it like a gorilla, but I.
Cindy used to go into Central Park and play in front of people with that dulcimer.
Mhm.
And it's the greatest thing ever. When you watch these punks on American Idol who barely can sing, you've got to laugh a little bit at that.
I don't watch American Idol.
But you got to laugh at what's going on with the music industry. The record business is in the crapper.
Yeah, I know.
It's very depressing, right? It's because all
Hey,
these
I have a new CD coming out. I finally made a CD.
dance music.
Oh, man. You know, when I did 3 Penny, I used to go out with Alan, my friend Alan Cumming, and we used to go dancing. And then I knew I was going back.
Are you a dancer?
You know, I made spaz very chic, but, you know.
Are you good in bed? I really want to know. Are you good in
We're
bed?
jumping topics.
I would imagine you're good in bed. I'll tell you why.
Why?
I'm sure these guys know if you are or not, but I want to know. Cindy, you've never done these guys? Never had any sexual encounter with them?
No,
Good-looking men? I mean,
They're
why not?
very, very handsome, I know.
No, I know you're a married woman, but I'm sure on the road it gets lonely, and you got to keep each other warm. Am I correct?
You know, I don't know. I'm busy. I'm very busy.
I always think musical women, you know, who have this sense of rhythm, and as you say, you dance, I always think they would be very affectionate and also move very well in
Very
bed.
passionate women.
Are you passionate?
I am. I'm Italian. What do you expect?
Did you ever have lesbianism in your life at all? Did you ever make love to another woman?
Describe lesbianism.
So that's a yes.
Yeah.
I was
You
going to
did.
say, you can't think that long on a no.
No, it isn't that.
It's a major
I
yes.
got kids.
Cindy, Kid Schmidt. So what's wrong with being gay? There's nothing wrong. You're bisexual,
no,
would you
my
say?
sister has been living with her partner for. They raised 2 kids, two
Right.
boys together. They're very. My sister is amazing.
Is that why you tried
wouldn't say
lesbianism,
that
Cindy?
I'm-
Cindy, is that why you tried lesbianism? Because of your sister? You said, well, if she's...
No, when I was a teenager, all my friends came out.
They did.
Yeah, and then I figured, okay, me too. And then afterwards, it was like, it's not really my thing. And then I had to tell them I was straight.
Was it awful to tell people you were straight?
Well, because they were gonna ditch me, and they
Right.
did ditch me. And then when my sister came out, I was like, well, you're not ditching me.
Well,
I don't care.
You're right in a sense. I grew up in a black neighborhood, and I used to be so angry that I was white because it wasn't any fun for me. Everybody else was dating and having a good time, and I was the one lone honky. So
Was it hard to come out that you were white, though?
Yes. I mean, I didn't want to accept it.
Did you have to tell everyone that you were white?
No, but I used to talk like, yo, man, come on, man.
Oh,
you know,
yeah?
like, I was,
You tried,
I was, what do they call that? A wigger. I was a wigger.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You were a wigger before wigger was in.
So I know what you're saying, that when you are surrounded by a lot of gay friends, you want to fit in.
Well, that's how it was when I was 14, and I didn't really...
14, you
14,
started having... So
15.
you made love to a woman before you made love to a man.
Well,
Yes.
not really.
Not really. You started very young.
You
No,
had
no,
had-
wait, no, you know,
What?
listen. Oh,
Listen.
Here we go. No, I can't because my kid is 10 going on 20.
Yeah.
He thinks it's going to be like Zoe, whatever that is. You know, he's going to go to a boarding school. And
So you went
hang out with
full-fledged
chicks.
with a woman, and you tried it, and it wasn't for you. Full-fledged. I mean, the whole deal. Full card Monty.
These fantasies, you know, most of my my lesbian friends always say that straight men like to
Oh, yes.
watch lesbians, so
Oh,
they
yeah.
think that then they finish it off. But when they
No.
realize that they
I know I
aren't
can't
gonna
finish
have
anyone off.
nothing to do with that action, see what I mean?
Yeah, I know I can't finish a woman off anyway, under any circumstances.
That's pretty.
Believe me. So I never fantasized that the women are going to go, oh, we need you to finish us off. I figured you guys would be done with me and throw me out of the room. Isn't it true that you asked Britney Spears to be part of your tour, but she said, and this is what I heard.
She said?
She said to you.
I heard what she said.
She
Go
said that she wanted to lip sync her shows, and you said you would put your foot down. I will only have live singers on my show. Is that true or false?
False.
False?
She never said nothing to us.
2007, Cindy asked Britney Spears to perform with her on several occasions.
Yeah,
Britney
where you
reportedly
get
said
that?
she would only dance or lip sync on stage with Cindy. Cindy would not agree to those terms.
Right. I never heard from any of her people.
Never.
That was all like everybody writing their own story.
Right.
But, you know, I thought it was interesting.
Right. You are such a good singer. You know you'd win American Idol? I'm thinking of putting you on there.
No, I wouldn't.
You realize you'd be the prom queen?
Are you kidding?
Let's get back to your lesbian story.
I wouldn't.
Let's get back to this lesbian story for
What
1
about
second.
you, Howard? Did you ever, you know?
I've only had one boy when I was very young ask me to touch his penis. We were over at my house. This kid.
How old were you?
I'm going to say 7.
Oh, my God.
Now,
okay.
did you know what
He sat down.
your sexuality was?
I had no idea. I knew I was all man.
I thought you were 19.
All right, but can I ask you a question?
You asked a question,
so
I'm telling you.
What about your kids? Like, did you get worried because you know, were very curious as a kid? Did you get worried about your kids?
I never worried about my 3 daughters. If they were lesbians, I would have said, thank God.
No. That says no. I don't mean that.
I would care less with their sexuality.
Not that. It's just for them to start experimenting so young.
Kids, girls, boys, they all experiment. It's another part of our sexuality. I'm not uptight about sexuality.
No, me neither.
I have friends who are uptight. They didn't want to
safe.
change their daughter's diaper. They didn't want to see their vagina.
Get out of here.
Absolutely. People are very uptight. Not Howard Stern. Oh, no. Get back to your lesbian story and make it hot. How old were you? Give me an age.
I was 15.
15. Perfect. Young and innocent and gorgeous.
No, I was never innocent.
And you met this girl in a bar?
I wasn't gorgeous.
Where'd you meet the girl?
People used to throw rocks at me.
I doubt it.
No, they did.
Where did you meet this girl? And talk
She
slower.
went to school with me.
She did.
Yeah, and
She was a
everybody
tease,
in my
wasn't she?
neighborhood. Yeah, everybody. No, she was my friend.
She was your friend. And
Everybody in my neighborhood. I went to the first women's demonstration with her.
After the women's demonstration, is that when it happened?
No.
You were there. You were surrounded by women.
No, I thought it was fascinating. I was in the. I don't know how she did this, but she got us in the limos with all these older women, and they were all like the organizers. And
that's when it happened, in the limo?
No,
with
you
the older
big
women.
nut.
When did it happen? Never mind the women's group.
Easy.
Let's get to the good stuff.
No, it's my.
It happened in your house?
No.
Where did
my
it happen?
house? No. What are you kidding?
If your parents had walked in, oh my God.
No, my mother was working. My grandparents.
Perfect.
Used to, oy.
Oh
no,
my God, perfect. The house is empty.
Who knows? It was we were
A few
always
apricot
together.
sours.
Oh, there you go. Apricot sours. Ew. Do you drink that shit?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not
Is that a
me.
curse?
Don't ever say that.
Hey,
Tell
we're
me-
on satellite.
Don't fucking curse in here.
Yeah. Tell me what happened. So you guys were alone. You were full
So
of
do you watch the L Word?
my fiance
Because
does.
a lot of straight guys watch that.
I stopped. I didn't know it would get so good. So you're in the room. The two of you are in your parochial school outfits, schoolgirl outfits, what they wore in those days. Of course, short
Of
little
course.
mini dress, no panties.
Oh, wow.
What did happen? How did it happen? Explain every detail. All right, sing a song. Better. I can see we're going nowhere with this. All right, Cyndi Lauper, obviously a little uptight about her sexuality.
No, I just don't want. I don't like to share that stuff.
Oh, you should absolutely share that stuff.
I write songs about it.
Right? What
And
song
I
is
had
about you with a girl?
Oh, let's see. Orpheus, Sisters of Avalon CD.
Yeah.
There was one after. What was that one called?
I'll have to go back and listen to it.
Yeah. I forgot what it was called. Anyway,
You're doing
I have
a song
new
today.
album called "Bring You to the Brink."
Well, we're
which
going to
this
listen
is
to that.
Not off of "Bring
No,
You to the
we're
Brink."
going to do an old song first, and then we're going to do one of your new ones. We're going to play something.
This is an old song
Cyndi.
that it was written this way, and I've never sung it this way.
All right, you're referring to the song All Through,
All Through the Night. Yeah, Jules Cher wrote it, and he wrote it like this. But I mean, not with the dulcimer, of course. He didn't realize
You're
what
saying-
a fabulous instrument this was. No.
You're saying the song we heard on the radio All Through the Night was never intended to be that way. When you were first hearing the song, what you're going to perform for us now is the way it was intended to be performed.
When he first wrote it, yeah.
This is what he heard in his head.
Yeah. And
you have
I
never
always felt
performed it
bad.
like this.
What I didn't realize, and I sang the lead, I sang the harmony as the lead as opposed to the lead.
You know, in
didn't
some countries you could be
realize
shot for that.
I know. Listen,
But-
you could be shot for a lot of things.
So what you're telling me is,
Yes,
this is an
okay.
exclusive, that you have never sung this song
Nuh-uh.
quite this way.
Never. No, I never sung this song at all.
Now, are
anyway.
Steven and Knox up to this? Can you handle this?
Yeah, because we was playing in the back room over there. Ooh,
You guys like working with Cindy, or is she a tyrant? I've heard she's
Tyrant.
very difficult.
Oh, difficult.
She ever yell at you?
Oh, constantly.
All right, that's what I heard.
You know how? Remember, like Taxi, like
Yeah.
Danny, like that. Oh, yeah.
Now, we're going to listen to some of your new dance music in a minute, but I want you to put all you've got into this performance. Pretend you're...
No, I can't, because I just did the video. I did the video at Splash, and I sang without a monitor, so I'm a little oof.
You're fine. I heard you rehearsing. You're like an
Really?
angel. Yeah. And what was that blowing into the balloon? What is that?
It's for air compression.
You take voice lessons and they tell you to blow into
Well,
a
I had
balloon?
lost my voice when I was young, and I had this, and I studied vocal therapy with this woman, Katie Agrester, and I got my voice back.
And she tells you to blow into a balloon?
The blowing into the balloon is to compress air. If you need to sing and sing higher or have some air, because it's like a saxophone, and blowing into the balloon stimulates the pectoral
areolas.
muscles and the pharynx, which is above the larynx, which compresses air. And when you get tired, that's the muscle that goes. So it's always good, you blow it up for a couple of times
All
and
right.
it clears your
I
voice.
like that. I like that. Now, if you could choose to play this song one way or the other, would you choose to play it the way you're going to play it for us now?
Yeah.
You would. Why, when you recorded it originally, didn't you just play it this way?
Because
Record company?
No, I was arranging this stuff then too, and they were freaking out. But I says, hey, you wanted me, you wanted somebody else. If you want somebody else, get somebody else. You want me, this is who I am.
All right, after this song, we'll talk more about that lesbian experience. I want to know exactly what you did. All right, here we go. Get into the mood.
All right.
Don't get nervous just because I'm here. All right? It's no big deal. I'm a superstar, but don't even get nervous.
Yeah,
Guys.
Rob, and then he got famous, right?
Yeah.
Remember when
Ridiculously so.
he used to stand on the sides when we used to be at the award shows, and he'd say all kinds of sick shit.
Right. Don't bring that up now.
Like, not like now. Now he doesn't say anything sick.
Do this the best
All
you
right,
can.
I'm doing it.
Do
All
it the
right.
best you can.
I would have brought the trombone.
No, just play your dulcimer and let,
Okay.
let the boys do their thing. Go ahead. All right. Shh. Go ahead.
Okay, ready? 1, so sorry.
What
I was
happened?
going to say, I
Excuse
didn't
me.
notice a
No,
difference.
no, I forgot. I lost my mind. I got it back now. Just pretend that didn't happen.
This is the new way.
Chorus.
All right, go ahead. Go
Sorry.
ahead.
The other chorus.
You're getting
all right.
nervous because I'm here. You want me to leave?
Where
I'm
you
joking.
going?
Go ahead. Do
Are
your
you
thing.
gonna go
Here we
call
go.
that?
Shh,
song?
that was so
Okay.
good.
2, 3, 4. We have no
Gee, I love that. Oh, that was beautiful.
When it went up high, though, I forgot, but I figured instead of stopping again, I might as well just sing it.
You can't do it the other way.
Well, yeah, I was doing it before, but then I forgot.
Yeah.
So what were you wearing when you were in that room?
Oh, Madonna Mia, come on.
See, that's a beautiful song. Now, I mean, that's boys. Good job on that. I like when the accordion. It sounds like an accordion almost. Very good. The guitar work, excellent. When these guys make a mistake, do you really ream them?
Actually, when they make, I'm always listening for stuff, and we all listen to each other. Sometimes,
Yeah, I can see where you'd be a pain in the ass a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The mistakes, though, sometimes lead you to another part that you didn't know could happen. So it's always good to listen. And then, we all listen to each other. So if there is a mistake, sometimes there's a possibility from that to go
to something
another
new.
Part. Yes, new thing.
You still sing like an angel, for Christ's sake. Turns me on.
Oh, there you go.
And I got the goosebumps.
You see?
A lot of singers can't do that to me.
It could be the temperature in here, Howard.
Yes.
It's pretty cold.
It is cold. I'm cold.
So listen.
So what is this dance music? Let me talk to you about this.
No, because listen,
what is
I
going
wanted
on?
to do. Listen, I did the last CD. That's a side project. I did the body acoustic. That was a side project.
This is for cash. The dance music's hot right now.
No, it's more energy, and I wanted to sing in rhythm. I got tired of this mushata stuff. You know what I mean?
You want to branch out.
Energy.
You want to have fun.
Yeah.
Like the song, girls just want to have fun. You want to have fun.
Yeah, you know.
You want to have fun.
So I went to England because I realized that not only do they drive on the other side of the road, but they sing on the other side of the beat. They left the driving to them, though, because those ugly merges.
Yes.
Too much for me. But I realized that, and I looked and reached out to the dance community to find artist producers. Like, I'm an artist producer.
Yes.
In the dance world, I figured if you found the same kind of person, it would be more like a band.
Your new album is called Bring You to the Brink.
That's right, I'm on the edge.
Who are you voting for? Did you support Hillary or Obama? I would imagine you're not a McCain person.
You
Wouldn't
think?
be surprised.
No,
Right.
Can I tell you something? I can't say who it is. Yeah, look, show him the package.
Let me see the package.
I can't say. I worked with a woman, Stephanie Schneider, from Germany. I went back, I was going to be a painter, not a house painter. Like in my neighborhood, you say, I want to be a painter. They said, houses? No, but, no, I went back to like that. I was so inspired by photorealism when I was in school.
Really?
And I
don't even know what that is.
It's what they it was an art movement, and what they focused on wasn't your typical portrait. Like, they'd have somebody from here to here, and
I
you'd
see.
see the
That's why
foreground and the background were equal.
You took this picture on the cover?
No, Stephanie did. I'm in it. Those are my feet.
Those are your feet?
Yeah.
That's hot. You wear heels that high, or just for the picture?
That's for the picture. I could wear heels that high,
Yeah.
but you don't sing in that.
You should sing in that. Now,
Manolas, I can sing.
if anyone wants to see the True Colors tour, tickets and additional tour dates, you go to truecolorstour.com.
It's a good thing, and then I'm with the HRC. I have the HRC coming along, PFLAG, and
Human
Centerlink.
Resources Center?
The
HRC?
Centerlink is a human resource center for the LGBT community, because the
What
kids
the hell
are
is an LGBT
just
community?
lesbians, gays, transgenders, and bisexual.
Oh, wow,
or whatever,
that's some
bisexual.
community.
Well, because these people are discriminated against, and they're kids. The kids are really in danger, because
Do you
even
think
their own
boys should be
families-
circumcised?
Well, that was a discussion I had when my kid was small.
Is your son circumcised?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it.
I didn't want to.
I'm against it.
But my husband and everybody was saying then when he goes to the locker room, everybody...
Tell him to
make
keep his
fun of
pants
him.
on in the locker room. First of all, what's he doing in the locker room?
He
Anyway?
plays hockey, you
Well,
big
tell him to
nut.
stop it. You get hurt? Want to get him hurt? My mother never let me play anything. That's why I'm still alive.
Oh, he's a terrific little player.
How old should a child be to be allowed to have a sex change?
You know, that's a
13, too
personal
young?
decision. It's
All
a
right.
personal decision, and you know what? I think that that's between the family and yourself.
All right, good answer. You've answered all the questions
When
properly.
do you allow them to dress in the other gender's clothing, though? I mean, that could happen very early.
Yeah, but you know what? Did you ever
I don't know.
wake
My mother
up
wouldn't even let me wear
sometimes-
jeans to school.
Yeah, well,
You
you
know,
had a
she was very
repressive
repressed.
childhood,
Yes.
yeah. But if you wake up and you feel like you're in the wrong body, that's really.
I feel like I'm in the wrong body every day, but I'm not doing anything about it. Look at this
You
body.
do so. You work out. I
look
seen
like
you
an
at the
ostrich.
gym. I seen you at the gym.
A horrible physique.
I have the right body, but the wrong species. I should be an elephant.
That's it.
Oh, you
Listen,
poor thing.
now what we're going to do is play a
All
song
right.
from Cindy. First of all, I want to thank you
You
for
could play
coming in.
same old fucking story because you could curse here, right?
Yes, I'm going to play. What I'm going to play, actually, is... What am I playing?
What do you
I'm playing
wanna
Same Old
play?
Story. I'm going to play Same Old Story. But I want to thank you. I don't want to interrupt the song, so I'm going to thank you. I'm going to say my goodbyes now and play the whole song. You guys have achieved a level of professionalism. Good for you. All right. I'm looking forward to this. Rosie and I always didn't see eye to eye, but we do now. We seem to enjoy each other. So,
Well, I mean, how much time have you spent together?
Rosie, actually, I enjoy you. I don't know if you enjoy me.
Yeah, I enjoy you ever since Nobu.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, we had a bonding experience there.
Now, wait a minute.
sent
I
you-
have to ask because you had heard him before and you didn't like him.
Well,
Is that the question?
Yeah. Now, I mean, just asking. Is that the question? Is that the way
I'd
it
say
was?
earlier on in my life and career, guys like Howard with the black T-shirts who smoked pot and hung out by the gym used to scare the hell out of me.
But you know what's
as
funny?
I've grown and aged and matured, I've come to understand that there's a place for everybody, Robin.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Rosie? I was so not the guy in the black T-shirt who I was the unpopular kid. I was never the cool guy or the guy in the T-shirt who hung out and smoked cigarettes. I mean, I smoked
we
cigarettes.
sort of created our own little nerd group here and made ourselves cool.
I was
you
a
know
big
who said that?
douchebag.
Fran Drescher told me that years ago. She said to me, Rowie, it's like an episy Jewish guy from high school. And I was like, nah, he's like a scary kind of guy from high school. She's like, you got it all wrong. You should go on the show. You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Fran Drescher.
I was thinking about this. I was at the Friars Club last night, and don't ask why, but I ran into Joy Behar, who was your former partner on The View.
Yeah.
And then it seemed like I got the feeling like Joy...
It's like the ghost of Rosie is still hanging over the View.
She seemed very Rosie consumed.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, coincidentally, Rosie's coming on my show, and did you guys not get along with Joy Behar?
Well, you know, when I started doing stand-up, she was, 20 years older than me and a star already.
Right.
So I would be the person who did the opening at Rascals in New Jersey, and she was the headliner. So she'd go up there and go, oh, she was funny, that little one with the big hair, like in 1982,
Right.
So I always looked up to her. I always knew who she was. And I remembered every gig I worked with her. And so when I would do The View, I always felt sort of like, hey, how you doing? And I don't think she remembered it as much,
Do you
but
think,
to me,
do you think she was jealous of your youth and the fact that you had become so big in terms of your career and your popularity
her.
that you overshadowed her? Do you think there was an issue there?
Well, I think that when I came on The View, I kind of said, listen, this isn't okay. And, they weren't always nice to her. At the beginning, the executive producer, I said, why don't you let Joy do this intro before the show even, started going? And he's like, we don't think she could do it all for prompter. I'm like, the woman used to teach high school in Long Island in the Bronx.
Right.
She can read a freaking prompter, So I don't think they ever gave her enough credit at that show. And then when I came on and sort of, demanded that they treat me in a different way, then I think she felt a little bit like, shit, why don't they treat me that way? And
You never should have done The View in the sense that I believe you're a solo player.
Yeah.
You're big enough to do your own thing. And to sit there and share the camera and spotlight with these yentas
Yeah.
was too much. I mean, what did you need it for? You
How
had your
many
own.
yentas do you need?
There's too many yentas. You can't get a word in on that show.
It's very true. But, I quit my show. I came home to do the whole mom thing. And, I was doing it. And I was like, okay, this is all right. And in the meantime, I got sued, which was not fun.
That's when I started to really respect you. When you quit your own show and you said, I want to see if I can walk away from my celebrity. I thought that I could, I don't know. I fantasize about that.
But I always questioned why she had to leave.
Well, she's on the phone. You can ask her.
Okay.
Well, I'm talking to Howard for a second.
We have
Then I'll
first
get
we
to
have
you.
We're not sure we want to know the answer yet.
Oh, I didn't realize that's how it works. Robin talks to you, and then I...
Hey, I got a million questions.
Wait a minute,
I'm
because
going to
I
run
do
out of
want
time here,
to.
and I
Wait
got
a
a
minute,
million
I want to
questions.
clear this up.
Yeah.
Did you leave because you needed to really be yourself?
I left because I could no longer enjoy it the way one should enjoy their work. And I was sort of paying someone else to raise my kids and not having time to live my life. And all the joy that I found was no longer real. The first 2-3 years, I loved that show. I loved it. It was creative, exciting. And, the middle 3 years, I was like, what the hell am I doing? And then I was like, it's really time to go. This is too much of everything.
But you even started a magazine based on, basically who you were on that show.
Well, not really. I started a magazine with the people that ended up, suing me, saying that it was not going to be that show. There were going to be no makeup on the cover. It was going to be a real version. It was supposed to be real Rosie. It was about real people. It was supposed to be very different, and that's what the lawsuit was about. As soon as we signed the deal, the guy's like, we want Rosie O'Donnell. I'm like, Rosie O'Donnell has just quit her show. I told you that. I told him I was coming out. I told him I was quitting. I told him that this would be a whole different thing. And then once I was done, he was like, no. And if you don't like it, I'll sue you. I'm like, well, if you sue me, I'm not gonna let go of the rope. I'm not that kind of girl.
I had always heard that you. I mean, now you're married and everything in a committed relationship, and your wife is hot.
Yeah, she is.
She's very hot.
She's quite hot.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But I had always heard, through friends, through this kind of thing, that you had the most incredible single life that any woman or man could ever
Party
ask for.
Central.
That
That's
Party
so funny.
Central.
Do you want to hear the truth, Howard?
Yeah.
You can count on 2 hands how many people I've been with since I'm 18 years old.
You're kidding me.
2 hands.
Here's what I heard. You ready?
Go.
This was the rumor that I'd always heard. I ran into this guy at the Four Seasons Hotel. He said to me, Rosie always stays at the penthouse suite, you know, the top floor of the Four Seasons Hotel. And he said one day he delivered something to your room.
Mm-hmm.
He said there was like 50 hot chicks in the room with you. Everyone was nude. That he delivered, this is what he told me. He said he delivered the food, and he said each girl was hotter than the next girl, and that it was the most incredible. Like
And he walked into this room full of nude women with
nude
food.
women. Yeah.
Here's the first thing.
All
I'm
right.
not even nude in the shower. All right? I get in there, I try not to look at